Huh. This is so weird. I've never had a problem with this thing before.
We really haven't.
No, it's always been the video
You're
that's...
coming through now.
I am?
Yeah, I hear you now.
That's... Oh! Now, okay, hold on. Let's do a test real quick.
I think I hear you.
Oh.
Okay. Yep.
Yeah, I hear you now.
Okay. Okay.
Did you whisper hot dog water?
I did.
I hear you. It's live now.
Weird. I don't know. I truly, deeply do not know what we did. But it seems like we've got audio working.
fixed it.
Yeah, it's working now.
Yay!
Thanks, Alex. You're the bestest.
Thank you.
Video thing over.
Best husband, thank you.
You're welcome. Bye.
Bah. So, hot dog water, right?
No,
Sorry,
no.
celebrity guest call for the day.
Someone in the chat just asked if we're doing the black background. No, we're deciding that we're just tonight. I'll preface with this because apparently, my
dad.
yay. So no, it's
It's a lazy stream.
it's a
guys.
lazy
It's just
stream
a
night.
lazy
It's a
stream.
lazy stream night.
It's way too hot to be dealing with black
It's
background
really
today.
hot tonight.
Yeah.
It's like 100 degrees today.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
honestly. Okay, so a little bit of recap. You guys met to get your new assignment from Brian, who is passing it down the line from Homer. This is from Donna Marie and her daughter Cynthia, who is going through a rebellious streak right now. So she's been hanging around sort of maybe with the wrong people or person in this case. Trevor. The enigmatic punk kind of loner of the school.
That how he introduced himself?
And he smells like hot dog water. Right?
He's gotta smell like what's that really
Right.
crappy cologne?
He smells like Axe body spray.
No, he
Or
smells
ball.
like
No,
he smells like
not even
Axe.
worse than that.
He smells like he bathed in Axe because
Oh, I guess
he
Bod's
smells
pretty
like
bad.
hot dog.
Yeah.
Bod was
Yeah.
bad.
Yeah, he has to cover that
I don't know.
stuff.
I never used it. It was.
You weren't born yet.
Well, if you were even in the locker room.
Was Axe around even in the 90s?
I was in the locker room in the early 2000s, but I still
I
didn't
don't
use the
think
like.
so.
No,
Oh,
that sounds like that was a very early
2000s.
that was an early aughts thing.
That wasn't
Oh,
early
that was
aughts.
that.
Bod, that's what it was. It's
Oh my
absolutely
god,
bod.
hot bod.
Hot bod.
I like
And
that
old
bod.
My God. Yeah, that's
But
true.
they only had one smell. It wasn't
They hadn't, like, rebranded.
Tahiti.
Yeah, they hadn't rebranded.
Excuse me. Sorry.
Love it. It's like the quintessential stream bird.
I tried to like cover the mic.
I saw
You went.
Don't listen.
Don't listen.
It's kind of hard not to.
Yeah, I was gonna say, sweetheart.
It echoes off of everything.
You guys met Cynthia at the school, or some of you did, and you eventually kind of had a talk. You, Cecilia, had a brief interaction with her, sort of maybe breaking the ice here a little bit. It seemed like after that conversation, it seemed like she was,
I put a little doubt.
yeah, there was a little, like, the seed was planted here.
Yes.
And the rest of you guys sort of came to follow suit.
They
One
left
of us
Amy
had
downstairs.
an obsession with binoculars.
Yep, someone was looking through binoculars. Amy got left on the footsteps for a second.
What?
We were
I
talking
can't
about it all
recon.
freaking week.
I can't have recon.
It was
They were
so
so funny.
hilarious.
It was for recon. What? Am I the only one who prepares for these?
I just
Yeah.
wanted
Yes.
to take it so seriously.
Genuinely, yes.
Just like,
All right.
Oh my god.
where did you get that?
So following Trevor as he picked up Cynthia, you ended up on sort of maybe a rundown factory side of the town, and you pulled up to a rather dingy, kind of busted building. And as you pulled up, got out, looked up, you noticed that there was a couple broken windows, and in one of them, a figure, dark and brooding. And as
So
you,
spindly.
yeah,
Little Miss Spindly.
And you noticed it.
Yeah, the onesie.
Yeah, the
Onesie.
shark onesie, right? We're doing?
Had to be the shark one.
yeah, of course. And you see someone standing there, and then just as you try to focus your gaze, they slip into the shadows and away. And we are going to pick right back up here. No stress relieved No ciphers regained. You are in the midst of it still. Yeah.
In the midst.
The Mystic Observer. The Mystic Observer.
Oh god, I was going to Trevor. Show up and every time we walk
Oh,
up to
God.
a new
Like,
case.
almost try, like, borderline try to hit on Cecilia too.
Oh, more than
Border.
Oh yeah, no.
So
This
creepy.
is a kid who has not experienced failure before and needs to. So yeah, you guys are all standing in front. It's about midday. The others who didn't go to the school, you guys went to a club downtown to find out where something called the Void was located. This is where you know Trevor has been hanging out and has been taking Cynthia in the middle of the night against her mother's wishes.
Tori found out that my grandma and I also fucked that club up.
Yup. Property damage was made, and you were politely asked to come back at a later
Maybe
time.
Max needs to stay, in the car next time we come in here. Now that he knows that it was you who destroyed everything,
Like that's gonna stop me.
it would be a good idea. That's all I'm saying.
But you do now know that the Void is going to be opening up tonight at the club, specifically tonight. As you know, it sort of comes from one place to another. It's sort of a traveling rave, and you know where it's going to be tonight. So here you are. It's about
Ravenhead.
Ravenhead
Yeah.
is the performer specifically that Cynthia's been listening a lot to. It's about, let's say, 5 o'clock in the afternoon. Yes.
Is it Raven spelled like R4V3N?
Oh god.
It is now. It absolutely is now.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, you know it's like even worse. It's like R4V3, but it's got the N with the little like 3 dots over it. No one knows how to pronounce that.
What?
Yeah, you've seen it.
Like
You've seen
Motley
it.
Crue.
So I don't know,
And I
probably.
bet they
basically.
have the
Basically.
E and
But
head
that was,
like
like, unnecessary.
backwards.
Yeah, absolutely, for
My
sure.
brain with the N being backwards or something.
Yeah, it would be.
Piss people off.
Yeah, it's just spelled
I don't play by
absolutely
the rules.
cool.
We like heavy metal.
Yeah.
Don't play by your dad's
We like
rules. I'm
headaches and migraines.
Trevor.
Trevor.
Oh God. And
hit him.
Please do.
you do see around the side of the apartment building, you do see Trevor's old Cadillac, like the big,
Ooh.
like boat of a vehicle. It's busted. It's old. It's got the top down and stuff like that. Of course, painted black.
Didn't you say it doesn't have a top actually? Like,
No.
It was just
Yeah.
removed?
Yeah, absolutely. No,
Right?
it's
It's permanently
Right,
down.
yeah.
It doesn't come back up.
absolutely
One
not.
of his tires.
It's sawn off.
Yeah, absolutely. You just like throw a knife real quick into it. You immediately hear sort of that sad like as the car sinks about 2 inches into the asphalt. Asphalt. God damn it. Oh my gosh, I'm a mess
It's
tonight.
gonna be one of those streams, Dad, you should leave.
It's gonna be rain.
Oh yeah.
It's
Gonna be my. She said that so weird. Anyway, you're in front of this building. What do you guys want to do? What?
Well,
Huh?
Huh?
I
Can
don't
you
know if
tell
anybody
what?
else.
Is there a fire escape to go up?
There are fire escapes on the side of the building. Yes, absolutely.
Can I confirm that we all saw what we just saw? before
Well, I
we
was the only one that saw it.
Just
You all saw it.
Oh, did we all see it?
Mhm.
Okay.
Yes.
that's
I
what.
think you sensed it as the rest of us saw.
That's right.
Correct. Yeah, you got a weird vibe.
So
As she does.
are we assuming that this isn't some sort of horrific entity that's going to
Like
injure
everything else
one
we
of the
come
two of
across?
us again, specifically one of the two of us, like
Oh!
always is?
Oh, and didn't my stomach hurt?
Yeah. You felt a weird pulling sensation in your tummy.
Pulling like, oh, I should go there, or, ugh.
When like, oh, I need to go to the
Or
bathroom.
I need the bathroom, or should I leave?
Like something. I'm gonna say this. Something's trying to go home.
So, all three.
Yeah! Oh, Tobinsky.
You're so cute, buddy.
Oh my
Hello.
gosh.
Hello.
Damn. Okay. Yes. So you can definitely see there's fire escapes going up the side of the building. You can definitely tell that this is not like obviously in like a nicer part of town. It's not like the kind of apartments that necessarily has like an entry or foyer. Like it's got a door that leads to a hallway that leads to an elevator.
Did you say, did we get here when they were walking into the front door, or were they already in?
Yeah, you saw them walk in as you were pulling up, but now that you've parked, they've had some time to go up wherever.
And I guess we're smart enough human beings to assume
You are adults.
that that's a stretch.
Go on as I commit to what I'm about to say.
That's nervous. That's making me nervous.
I have ideas too.
Love it.
It's gone. I don't know what I was gonna say.
You're assuming if we were smart enough human beings.
We could like figure out that that's the room they were going to, probably.
Can
Most
we
likely.
figure
It's
out
an
whether
assumption.
or not that was Trevor? Is my question. From the silhouette, did it look Trevor?
I'm assuming it probably is not Trevor.
How did he get up there?
He flew. I don't know.
He's Ravenhead.
He was Ravenhead the whole time.
He's got really long legs. He doesn't really need to take it step by step.
Spindly.
He just
He just kind of
clears the whole
bounces.
stair.
He casts jump.
He casts in the real world, jump, and he just flies up the stairs 30 feet. Yeah.
I'm gonna stay outside.
Okay.
And hang out on the fire escape.
Okay. Chill by the fire escape.
I'm heading to the front door.
Straight through the front door. Amy. Hi.
She's probably eating gummies.
Eating gummies.
Oh, yeah, there's some here.
Second wind. You need some sugar.
That's true. You've had
5
quite the day.
p.m.
Yeah. This is pick-me-up time.
Day.
And you had that one gummy off the ground.
I did.
You
I was hoping everyone forgot.
Nope.
I was looking around.
I had forgotten,
had
and
the
I'm so glad that
binoculars.
we have
Everyone
not.
was-
None of us forgot.
We were literally like after the binoculars.
Usually
No.
Did you do it?
She just went.
What?
That was
Second
more
roll.
than. That was too much time on the ground.
That was a lot.
She
That was a
definitely
lot.
guessing at
One of
the
those
time.
ones where it crunches a little and you're like,
Oh. Protein.
Already committed.
Hell yeah.
And you also did say that there was graffiti in the alleyway.
Correct.
And
Can we
I
just
touched
say
that
that?
as I walked by.
Sure. You touch the graffiti, you get the sense that this was recently tagged. Like,
Oh, it was like tacky, so.
yes. What? What?
Like it's old.
Did I say that?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's something I didn't write down.
I asked specifically last time. if it
Thank
would
you.
be something
Thank you for keeping me on the level. No, that's something I didn't write down.
That's the only reason I'm touching it. It's sentiment.
Mm.
Oh, I get
Oh,
it.
that's right, Beth.
He's
Yes.
having
Okay.
a
I was lost, but now I'm found.
moment. A Maximilian moment.
It's been a week.
Yes, absolutely.
Should we leave you alone with your tag?
I'm not like
Touch the wall.
I'm not like pausing and touching. Just like I'm gonna touch it as I'm walking.
Oh my god,
Gotta breathe
like there
on
needs
it.
to be a rain. Yeah. It's like raining on you. You don't have an umbrella.
No,
You're
no.
just
We
singing.
can just set up a bucket on the fire.
I just start the watering can.
Yeah.
Now, see, I'm over here being incredibly
I'll turn up the
immature,
music.
so- No,
You think I'm
see,
dirty dancing?
no. I'm still back at the spray because I heard BM, like BM, and I was
Uh-huh.
like, they just speared shit all over this. What the hell?
What is going on?
What is
That's
happening?
further down the alley.
That's yeah. See,
You're
you're
far
not
ahead.
there yet. You're not there yet.
Not that far down the alley, but it's further.
You gotta believe
You'll
that.
know when you
Why?
get there. It's hard to
That's the new one.
Don't touch it, it's tacky.
I feel like I would just start crying. Just, like, especially if you're like, ah!
Yeah, that's fresh.
I don't even know what's happening.
No, they
You know what, bro?
Oh.
Weird BM all over the walls. Was that my fault?
We just got here. It wasn't
I didn't do anything.
Oh god.
Just stay
Yes,
up
that's
there.
right.
That's why I'm by the van
There's a lot
eating
going on
snacks.
down here.
That's why we don't go out in alleys. Please.
I thought it was the almost dying part.
To explain what I meant specifically, it's basically, you know how they make like political cartoons where it's like a very simple thing that's like representative, and then it's like tagged with the initials.
Yeah.
It's basically that, but for just anything. So for this, it's like probably more like human cage,
Yeah.
and then just the initials BF.
Yeah, underneath it.
Feelings.
Yup. The entire alleyway, the building itself, this area, this part of Whisper Hollows feels neglected by all intents and purposes.
They're smearing shit on the wall. Just.
I mean, listen.
Sing us a shanty, boys.
So, Max, you're heading down, like, straight inside.
Yep.
Cecilia, you're hanging out by the fire escape.
Yes, and I'm gonna quietly, slowly try to go up it.
Okay. I want you to make, you said quietly, so I gotta make this a stealth check.
Can I
Oh, sure.
assist by, instead of like walking through the front door, I'm gonna like really loudly bang on it like the cops?
I'll say you can distract it.
Because I know how they knock.
They do be banging.
Yeah, you do.
They do be banging. I'll say that you can provide an asset. Distraction-wise, heading up the thing. Cecilia, this is going to be a difficulty. Well, it was going to be 12. So you have now brought it down to a difficulty or a target number of 9 to beat. If you want to do anything to reduce that.
And what would I take it? Speed, I'm assuming?
It's speed. Yes.
Yeah, I'll take one.
Yeah.
So the drugs.
Throw a couple of points into it. You just have to beat a 6.
And please always use the bathroom
13.
indoors.
Yeah.
Have more fiber here, Tyler, please.
And remember about consent. We've discussed this
Oh,
at length
yeah.
last
We
week.
can't
We're gonna
discuss it
continue
enough.
discussing it
There's so many.
more.
It's so important.
It's
So
very
many
important.
lessons for you guys who are apparently children.
Please don't let children watch
AKA.
it.
Please don't watch
Watch.
this. Why are you watching this stream? There's an
Actually,
18 plus maturity
I
tag.
just-
Hold on, before you leave, find
There is?
someone else who's 18
No,
and
it's
up
not. Oh
to
no!
replace you.
Should be.
Oh
You know what? You should probably be in bed. Just go to
no!
sleep.
Just go to bed. It's fine.
It's too early.
Is it?
You don't know that.
Well,
What child would willingly go to bed during the summer?
Yeah.
that's true.
Justin. They don't ever willingly go to bed.
They do when they pass out.
Go to sleep.
Sometimes they just pass out.
Don't do that
He's a father!
either. Don't do that either.
I love
You
that
take
you're
the
like,
ball off, and they
but don't do that.
don't. They get enough oxygen after they pass out.
Oh my god!
You gotta time
No!
it. As long
No!
as you're very quick.
No!
You gotta.
No!
Absolutely.
No! No!
I was the
No.
EMT.
No.
I
Probably best
No.
don't watch it.
Yeah. At
Don't
this point.
take our advice.
No!
Don't
We're not
listen to the
suffocating
advice.
children!
Especially when it comes to kids. We don't have kids.
No.
Speak for yourself, I have Toby.
Different.
You were so like, what? Cecilia, you are heading up. You rolled the 13, so you are stealthily making your way. Thankfully, Max has made quite a ruckus heading through the front door. Amy, Tori, where are you guys headed? Downtown, walking fast, faces for some hope. That's how we do it. Woo! Fantastic.
We're
Tori.
on a different level of unhinged.
We're feeling it, I'm telling you.
Go ahead and get this die out.
Oh no! Tell me, why do you think that might be necessary, friend?
Oh, I'm just going to have to go around. And okay, we're in an alley, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Are there any other faces of this building?
None that you could really get to easily. No. Because around the sides of the building, like, there are other buildings, but they're fenced off, creating a full alleyway that you can head to from one block to another. The rest of it's, like, gated off and stuff like that, most likely for businesses on the first floor.
I got the gate. I gotta do hop the gate.
Hop the gate? Okay.
Gate.
This is gonna be an athletics check here.
Don't you got like moves like a
Don't
cat
you-
or something?
I do.
No, I was gonna say, are you nimble AF?
If it was for speed. If it was for speed.
well,
You could.
are you trying to
You could
vault
quickly
it? Or, yeah.
run into the wall, you know, like
Okay,
slam
usually
into the wall.
is depends on the fence. Is the fence flush? Because if the fence is flush,
It's a chain. No, it's a chain link fence.
yeah, but
You can
chain
scale
link
it.
can be flush, like right up against
Yeah,
it, or it
yeah,
can be
yeah.
set back a little bit. Step back a little bit. I usually ricochet off of the wall and up.
Up over
so
it.
much-
You know,
Parkour, hardcore parkour.
I
There's
guess.
so much involved here.
Yeah,
I have a system.
I'm here for this. I have a
If you're
system.
gonna get over a fence, you gotta do it the smart way. Because if you just run directly at the fence and jump,
Okay,
you're not using
for
all the
your
leverage.
sake, I'm gonna say that it's flush against the rest of the wall, so you don't have another to bounce off of here.
And you have to say parkour if you can.
Absolutely. Well, now
Now
you
you have to say part.
I mean,
Absolutely.
if I didn't, I wouldn't make it over.
have.
So, it's chain link. I'll be fine.
Sure.
If it wasn't chain link.
Yeah. Target number to beat 12. Do you want to do anything about that, friend?
Friend.
Friend?
Can I be ready
My dear friend.
to laugh?
And this is
Yes.
That's a Frida.
Yeah, I know.
That's a free.
I'll go for my full.
Okay. Pull from the pool. Pull from the pool. So from a 12, you bring it down to a 9, my friend.
Okay. So.
Oh Lord.
Please tell me what this is going to be. Is that a 1?
No, that's
No?
a 7.
Oh, 7 looks
I
like
was
a 1.
I was close.
But not too loud.
No, I don't even think I saw him.
Tori, as you scale up over the fence, you're climbing. You get up there, but just as you sort of crest over the edge of it, you feel like the ripped part of your jeans catch hold and you get snagged on the fence. So you're going to have to take extra time coming down off of it. So I'm going to give you 2 options here.
I either throw myself down or rip my pants.
Correct.
You turn your jeans into George.
So
Correct.
you know that one video where the guy climbed up and then his pants got caught and then he was trying to get over the fence but the pants came off and his whole pants came off?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can do that.
No.
I was sure that was Charlotte or Amy.
I love her! I
Just
love
watching from
What?
the other side of the fence.
Yeah,
Like, yeah, this
You
isn't
remember
going
this
too
one-
well for you.
That's literally that was my
Open the
mental
gate.
picture. Was Amy sitting right next to the fence, just being like, "Remember that time that I saw that one thing?"
Remember that one video you showed me when that guy jumped over the fence but he tried and his ripped on his belt loop and then his pants came off?
Do you remember?
And
You remember when?
Remember when?
Remember?
Did you hit me?
The forces of
No
nature
amusing
just
children.
slapped her.
Okay, let's
I know the door slams. Oh god. Okay, so you have 2 options here. Do you struggle to get down, thus freeing yourself faster, or do you want to take some extra time to safely get down without like ripping or like?
I very carefully ripped these jeans,
Yeah,
so I'm not going to throw myself and rip them.
Okay.
And properly.
sure.
It's very important that
Okay.
they're ripped very aesthetically.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
tracks.
I love
That tracks.
It's a system. I don't know if you get like the right type. There's no judgment. If you get the right type of like knife or razor and like scrape it very continuously.
Yeah.
that's when
You
get
can
the
string
nice
it out.
strings.
Yep. I know
The
exactly
strings,
what
you
you're
get all the
talking
details.
about.
It's a process.
Yeah.
So yeah, no, definitely going as
Take
slowly
your
as
time.
possible.
Okay.
Now that I know that I'm caught. In fact, I would be willing to like climb back up a little bit.
Sure.
Just to make sure that I'm
Yeah.
unhooked from it.
What should have been an easy, like 30-second climb is now going to be an arduous 5 to 10 minute struggle.
Very meticulous.
Meticulous.
You know? Like you gotta.
Yes, but you'll assure yourself that you take no stress.
I
like this.
have a system.
Amy, you were last seen by the car. You saw Tori take down or like track down the hall or the alleyway, jump over the fence, get a little snagged. Cecilia is heading up the fire escape, nimble like a cat, unlike someone who is supposed to act like a cat. Not act like a cat, but yeah.
And I am going to the window and then like
To the wall.
hanging out. No.
Don't finish that sentence!
You don't know the lyrics, do you?
You guys know the lyrics.
All of my self-control.
I watched it. I
Finish
watched
the lyrics
it.
for us. So check.
Do it.
But I'm gonna like hang out like where there's not window.
Okay.
So, like the brick part.
Hang out around the brick part. Are you heading up to about, like, how high up are you going? Are you going the whole way up?
One floor underneath.
Okay, so sort of the middle lane, sort of in the area where you saw that figure.
So I
here.
can like kind of here, but kind of not. Yeah.
Fair.
Yeah.
And Max, you're heading straight through the front door. Amy, I would love to know where you'd like to go. You've got your friends going in 3 different directions here, casing the
Yeah.
joint. Literally. I love it.
But if we want to be like canon, you could be like telling him what you said.
I figured it probably was, to be
Yeah.
honest with you.
Yeah.
I feel like in this particular instance, she has made it her mission to annoy him.
Oh,
And she is succeeding.
That's fantastic.
I'm tired.
Yeah.
Oh my God. I'm just
You're trying to recoup.
recharge. It's like,
So you're hanging out over by Torian, not helping, but providing commentary.
I am helping because encouragement. I have that as a skill. Thank you very
You
much.
do, actually.
So,
You do.
that is my encouragement. I don't know if this helps ease his stress at all, but
It
it
might
certainly
make it
going
worse.
to
I
annoy
was
him.
not accruing stress.
That's okay.
I did not need.
I made sure to help that you wouldn't. So, you're welcome.
why you did.
Okay.
Max, no,
Max,
I'm just knocking
That's
on the door.
vandalism.
you're just heading down the
no,
hall.
you could not.
As you open the front door here,
I'm not.
are you just knocking on the front door?
Yeah,
No,
because
just not.
Amy's not here.
So you knock on the front door, but nobody answers. Looking through the window, you see a hallway that leads pretty much straight down.
Room.
Yeah, there's a small little like mailroom off to the side. You see a set of stairs leading up and a very dingy elevator, but that's it.
Is it unlocked?
Oh yeah, no, it's like a front sort of. You can't really call it a
Like a
foyer
lobby.
because there's no like entry, but it's literally the front of the apartment building.
Then I'm just gonna go outside.
Fair enough. But I'll say enough. Like obviously, you made enough ruckus that anyone who might have heard Cecilia climb the stairs did not hear a thing. So as you walk in, your senses are sort of immediately assaulted with the smell of like must and kind of mold. This is an old place.
Just like my nose.
Yeah, but like where your house is dusty, this place is like almost humid. It feels like there's
Acrid. Like there's life living here that isn't people.
yes, exactly, and for sure
What?
there is no proper
Like
ventilation.
plants.
Like mold.
Like squirrels.
And who knows?
Plants, I forgot. I was like, yeah, what about plants?
Cecilia has a finger of plants now. Never thought I'd say that in a horror campaign, but
Surprise.
I wonder why. So you're heading in, you immediately see like the fluorescent lights up above haven't been taken care of, so they're yellowing and they're sort of blinking here and there. It's all that extreme old grunge extent. Oh, it's absolutely got that. And I'm gonna need you to make a choice here. You have the choice either to go up the stairs or do you want to take the elevator?
I'm not taking the fucking elevator, I'm taking the stairs.
Fair enough.
Why
You
would
just said it
anybody-
looked like it could break.
It didn't look good. I'm not saying you can't still take it, friend.
I mean,
Friend?
good
Ow.
decisions.
Buddy?
But at least
does
it's
Max really
terrible.
care enough
What are you trying to say?
that you're impulsive and destructive?
Oh my god.
Not suicidal.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
I just realized Max and I are matching.
You're purple. You're both purple today.
Yeah, we're not.
You're purple.
Yeah, we're not. We're blue. That's a dark
That's
blue.
true. It's a dark blue.
Yeah.
We totally planned it.
Yep. It was like this from the start.
Usually I wear black, so I'm matching.
Cecilia, I'm gonna have you make. I'm gonna have you make a check here.
Okay.
This is gonna be like a sensory check. Call it like your sixth sense here
Okay.
that you've
Am
kind
I
of
using
garnered.
that? Because I have to use 2.
Yes.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. And I'm gonna have you roll for intelligence here, an intellect roll. It's gonna be a challenging roll here, so the target to beat is 15. If
Okay.
you want to do anything about that,
Yeah, I'll use.
sure. Bringing it from a 15 down to a 12.
Ooh, okay then. Okay, so. Oh, okay, I don't have very much left. Okay.
Mm-hmm. What was it? It's a 2.
At least we're not, in any danger.
Yet.
Yeah, but if it was up, the 2 would be failing. Don't say that. We're not there yet.
You will let go is rough.
It's too late for the ideas now.
It's
If
too late
anything,
for us.
I'm in danger.
We're already screwed.
Cecilia,
Yeah.
you're hanging out around here. Your gut's not feeling great.
No, it's not feeling great.
As you're leaning up against the brick wall, you get the wall does not feel cold underneath your skin. It feels warm, almost like it's sweating.
We're hanging out with a mimic.
The building's alive.
Everyone's out. It's a mimic wall.
I'm gonna actually turn around and like concentrate and put my hand on it.
The wall whispers to you.
You put your hand.
His face just walks up.
You feel your hand touch the wall,
Yeah.
and for just maybe the briefest of moments, a blink, you almost feel like the wall, brick, give way underneath your fingers. And then you blink and it's gone, and it's solid. And you feel this squirming, sort of writhing feeling somewhere deep inside the building.
Okay, I thought you were about to say why don't we have real cell phones yet?
I mean,
In the 90s?
I know.
We got the pagers.
Yeah, that's true. We do have pagers, but
technically, Amy, you. Hold on. Technically, it depends on the virus. Because, would you still be able to see Amy from where you are?
Yeah,
Oh yeah, you can see
She's
both
still
Max and
standing.
Amy from up top. Yeah,
Well, Max
absolutely.
is inside. I jumped the
Tori
fence.
says yes.
So
Max, you're
it
inside.
depends on because she didn't be able to see me.
You can see Tori's legs kicking over the edge here a little bit. You've got kind of a great view of him
Parallel
struggling.
with the fence,
oh,
Literally.
help. So with our beepers, can I actually write anything out or no?
You can spell out simple messages.
I forget beepers.
I thought you said
Yeah.
beepers.
Beepers.
Yeah, depending on the kind of pager you had, you'd be
Yeah.
able to send simplistic messages.
could I write house alive?
No.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not gonna.
If you left out letters, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think you had a 6-character
6
max.
or something like that.
It was not much.
HSE. Next message, ALV.
And obviously, I would know that Max has already gotten inside already.
Yeah. You saw him creep around the front while Tori creeped around the back, and you took the side.
I am gonna sneakily go back down
Okay.
to the 2 of them then.
Okay. You 3 are together now.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I'll tell them what I felt.
What are you feeling?
Vibe check.
Yep.
The vibe check was not vibing. You good, dude?
You did
Done.
it!
By the time it took you to get down, you and Amy are on the same side, but Tori and you are now officially on the other side safely.
The time in which it took me to get across this one place, she has scaled back down the fire escape.
Yes, absolutely.
Strolled up.
That's how long it took you.
You were trying not to tear her jeans anymore.
There we go.
Yeah, it was extremely important.
Here you go.
I do this.
I feel like she's throwing candy.
Candy.
Without
There you
one
go.
thread out of place.
Good job.
It's a skill in my eye.
Okay, what do you 3 want to do? Well, Tori, you're on the other side of the fence here.
So who's next?
I'll climb
Okay. Go ahead and give me an athletics check
up. Oh, this
here.
is where my.
You want the gummies? Just.
Um,
You're not catching them.
I'm not even gonna bother.
Well, you know
Sure.
what? You know what?
No.
Don't worry. I got granola bars too.
Now
There you
you
go.
got
You know what?
Woo! Nat 20. Yeah,
I want to make him feel foolish.
Well, it's
yeah.
too, I mean,
You straight
Too
up.
late.
Yeah, but you straight up vault over
Yeah.
this thing.
Your pants okay?
Oh no, my pants are great.
Yeah.
That
How
hole was
you
intentional.
begging for help there with your.
I was very
Ooh,
careful
you did
maneuvering over
Okay.
this fence
Yeah.
rather than
You look a little stuck there.
Sometimes
Granola bar for you.
it's about.
Just catching snacks out the air.
Catch!
It's not about speed. It's about.
I don't know, last time I checked it is.
We're still standing here talking about what we're gonna do. We don't even know if there's an entrance on this side. Why'd you even jump over?
The house is alive. You're caught up.
I feel like I'm in danger. And
You say
being
that.
next to me makes me feel more in danger.
Yep.
Because usually you or me.
Yeah, usually
It's
is.
gonna be both of
So
us.
now it'll be both of us.
So
Like
you
the
say
church.
that, looking around. You say that, looking around on the other side, you notice that there's a large dumpster in here. You're in sort of like a squared off little parking area. This
Is
is
it like
for
where they would put the garbage?
yes.
Can I-
This is
can
where
I-
the garbage goes. This is also where the mail person comes in, and like any if there was someone who worked at on an administrative level or
Okay.
maintenance, they would park here. The gate had been locked, obviously, to prevent anyone from coming in that wasn't allowed back here.
There was a lock. I could have picked that lock.
Nobody asked me about the lock. I
You
said there
never-
was a
you
gate.
never tried
It's
to
funny
get
because I
Yeah,
literally
not gonna
pulled
lie
out
to
my
you.
flashlight
I
and
didn't
was
look
going
over
to
there.
expect if there was any
Sounds
holes
like
in the
I'm
fence.
begging somebody to
I was
try
just about to
find
do
out
that.
something.
I love
like,
that.
I'm not climbing over the fence.
Yeah.
No. Why
You,
would I do that?
Amy, you look straight at the lock that's sitting right there.
Jump the fence.
Thanks.
What do you do?
Come
I
on.
just walked down.
It's
Yeah.
I follow it down.
Because they just like, they're like, nobody's gonna check.
Yeah, no one's actually going to
It's
do
literally
anything
just-
about this.
Oh.
Amy,
I would give it a good tug. Does it pop off?
Amy, no.
I love this.
Oh,
Amy, no.
please just
Don't.
let it open.
Just jump the fence.
You know you want to.
Pick the lock, Amy.
I don't think I have lockpicking skills. I have pickpocketing, but that's not the same.
True, it's not the same. It doesn't mean you can't do it, though.
You
It just
got a
means you can't
screwdriver.
provide a skill set to it.
That's a dangerous game.
You give the lock a little tug.
Let's not play full of.
The
I
lock
did.
is
Clearly
rusty.
not.
There's problems with that.
There are chains around the gate,
It
like
definitely
latch,
works.
and the lock itself is just very
Can I
old.
just pull out bolt cutters? Okay, I'll just.
I would lose my mind.
I mean,
Are those Maxes?
I can't imagine that she wouldn't have.
Probably. From the
After
from
all of the
this
stuff
far.
that you've been through, I'll go ahead and allow it.
Yes.
Absolutely.
I mean, I have a gun in my pocket too.
Yeah,
So like,
that's true. Amy's got shit.
Amy, you can still jump the fence.
Just cut it.
Click.
God, I love her even
And now that
more.
it's cut, now that it's cut, you can jump the fence. You can still do it. There's still
Now that
time.
it's cut, you can set me free.
Come on.
And the gate just like slightly and gently opens. And you can absolutely just walk right in. Like I said, there is a dumpster back here.
Where did you do this? I'm leaving.
You do see a door leading to the back side of the building. Don't obviously know where it goes. And you do see that there are like a couple, like 2 small cars parked out here.
I am gonna just lift the thing for the dumpster to make sure there's no like bodies or weird shit in there.
Please.
I'm running to the
Oh,
door.
I
so glad
hate
you
you,
did.
Chase.
I went straight to the door.
guys, this area is very smelly, and I'm a little concerned.
Oh, look, they're in the compost.
I'm not going over there.
Speaking of, you open the back of this
Mm.
and you see the best word to describe here is fertilizer. It is dead, decaying matter in various stages of rot. The smell is abhorrent. Your eyes water just from opening the back trash can lid. You see like just old vegetables and vegetation that has been worn and grown down up until the point where it is decomposing into mush. And you see like even small skeleton bones of small animals laying in the back of this dumpster here.
I'm just gonna like lightly just close it back up, make sure Amy doesn't see it.
We can
Yep.
smell it.
Oh yeah, the minute you opened it up, it was like a bomb went off, and it's just horrible.
Max just walked into the building. He was,
Honestly,
What was
through,
that? Fuck.
I'm gonna say through the walls. You're heading up the stairs, and you're like immediately like, it's that bad.
Do I know a direction of where that came from?
You don't, but you know it's around you.
Did I step on that?
I love that Amy keeps a little scented thing around her at
Not
all
there.
times.
I mean, after going to
She's
the
the
office
inventor
of
of
friends,
aromatherapy.
Absolutely, the inventor of aromatherapy. I'm here for it.
Okay, so I'm trying the door.
Okay,
Is it?
it is locked.
Sorry.
Of course, it's locked. The back door is always going to be locked.
How will it carry?
How when was the last time someone was
Really
Sounds like you
annoyed.
sing that
You don't know.
song.
You do see a couple of small cars here.
Is there a window on the door?
It is one of those old school like metal doors, like from the back end of a building. You know, there's signs posted here like restricted parking, all that kind of stuff.
Are we walking?
Restricted is the parking.
Are we walking?
Do they have stickers on their windows?
They will now.
Maybe it's just going around.
They will now.
Is there any vegetation?
This one gets a little complicated.
Just some weeds in the corners and stuff.
Oh, no,
Nothing that's
strawberry.
like the compost heap in the back
I
of
think
that
I was
dumpster.
going with that.
Okay. And there's no other doors or windows?
No, it's just the one. And obviously, like up on the second floor and going up, there's windows there that you would assume go to apartments.
Kat, do you have your
What's that?
lockpicks?
Yeah, I do. And I have the good one too.
Oh yeah, what do you?
I have one.
Like the multi-tool one.
Yeah, the multi-tool.
Same, but I don't know how to use on this door.
Well, the one I got, I don't think breaks unless it's like really, really bad.
Yeah. There's two sets. There's a lockpick set, which is a
Yeah.
one-use thing,
I
and then a
like the good
multi-tool.
Yeah, it'll be both.
I think you both got it. Yep. Because it's considered an expensive item. Yeah.
I would make you ask
Had both.
for it and say please.
But I need to roll to lift it off.
You're gonna try to pickpocket
You're
Cecilia?
gonna pick-
Oh, I fucking hope you try.
That's gonna be a
Let's
really
see.
high roll.
That has to- it's gonna be-
She's looking right
I
at
mean-
you like,
Hey, can I borrow this?
Cecilia is already
No.
extremely
Oh.
on guard here.
It's gonna
I would say you could do it.
You can try.
This is gonna be formidable.
Okay.
which is what number?
It's a 21.
About so.
That's it.
Only 20.
I think that's
I don't think it.
the higher, not highest, but higher.
It's 4 steps away from highest.
Ooh,
Four steps.
How do you expect anyone
What?
to do anything 4 steps higher than that?
Well, I could tell you, but that might ruin it. Is the past. Usually the things that let you do that kind of stuff are ciphers, extra assets. Also, when you get to tier 2, you'll be able to apply up to 2 levels of effort. So that's always helpful.
4 levels
You-
above the possible roll.
Yeah.
In fact, makes that 5, 6 levels.
Sure.
Because 21 is already.
I mean, you're looking right at her, and you're trying to distract her to
My
take
eyes are
something.
definitely watering from the trash though.
That's true. Do you want to give it
That
a
makes
try?
it 21.
Yeah.
Give him an asset to help.
I
Instead
have
of
my
the
own.
19.
I have
Or
my
maybe
own.
18.
I'm skilled.
It'll be 18.
I can do that.
Honestly,
you're
all
watching
you have to
this
do
whole
is
thing.
ask for that.
I have my own.
He's not going.
That's the best part too. He has his own. Like he doesn't need this.
But you gotta keep in mind that we're
aren't
literally a
yours
trash
broken?
alley.
I thought you broke yours.
What,
I
what are we
think
doing?
I
had this
remember
too,
he
man.
had
What are we
both.
doing?
He had the
What's
one time.
Yeah, you had the
had
lock
multi-
pick set.
Oh,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
both.
He
You
broke
used the
one
lock
time.
pick set. What were you saying?
Oh, I just don't know
I
what
have
we're
the
doing.
expensive ones. And I
Tori's trying to
don't
pick the
want
lock
to use
of the
because
front
we're
of the back door
literally
of the
trashed out.
building.
And he broke his, and he's trying to steal hers.
Well, he has his
I
own
have
too.
some.
He's just being stubborn.
Yeah.
Right?
Because we're
Yeah.
in trash alley,
Yeah.
okay? There was a place that I don't want anything.
If he uses his, they're gonna be stinky.
They're gonna be stupid.
So buy some.
He essentially wants to use mine so that
I haven't
his
even
don't
paid my
stink
rent.
like ass.
I haven't even paid my rent. You think I'm gonna buy a new lockpick set?
I'll
they
buy
smell
you a
weird.
lockpick set.
You think I would need your lockpick set?
Oh
I'm using
my God.
lockpick
Are you actually saying
I use my lockpick set.
The entire time
just
this is
buy-
happening, I'm
I'll
dead
just-
inside the apartment.
R.I.P. the little X's on your
Yes.
It's been hours.
How you doing? You all
4
right?
hours later.
Just start
Tori, are you lockpicking the
start
door?
throwing things at the window. Hey! I'm sorry.
Okay, picking the lock's pretty easy. I'm gonna say it is demanding though, so it's gonna be a 9.
It's gonna be a night.
Can you complain about it? Can you complain about it out loud?
Oh, about using my lockpick
Yeah.
set?
Was this dialogue
Probably.
all audible?
I'm just
You can
going.
use mine.
Yeah.
Did this exchange happen?
I already took mine out. It's too late.
Yep. With the lock, I think the lockpick set provides an asset to lockpicking skills specifically, so you're taking it from a 9 to a 6.
Yes. This be intellect, right?
It is an intellect roll.
What's that?
Fudge mint cookies.
Fudge mint cookies.
We also, if Tin Tams or Arnott's in Australia would like to sponsor us, I love Tin Tams.
I love them. Mm.
Has anyone ever done the Tin Tam slam?
I don't
What?
know.
I don't know what that is.
You bite each corner off, one on one side, one the other. You suck
So
the cat with it.
position is that?
The best time.
See, I just want to say a Tim Tam Slam sounds kind of dirty.
Oh, it's supposed to.
Oh yeah.
Sounds
Okay.
very.
I mean,
I make it up.
the milk.
Yeah. I mean, you're also sucking it up through the Mhm.
Have you ever tried the Tim Tam Slam? I couldn't
Yeah.
walk for a week.
Oh my god.
Me after I drink a cup of milk,
Oh my god!
girl.
I love how we went from sexual to then diarrhea.
Gross.
I mean, guys, the
Y'all missed the hot dog water, so
I was gonna say the
We're on
title-
brand
the
tonight. We're on
title is
brand.
Hot dog water. I mean, we're everything in between. I'm just thinking about hot dog water.
with ease, your multi-tool slides into the lock. You feel a familiar click, and it immediately turns. This is a simple tumbler on the back of this lock.
Hey, Amy, you have that perfume that you got?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's all I did.
Now it smells like sunshine.
Your iPad's just smell now.
Everything.
Everything smells like strawberries now.
Smells great.
I just want you to know.
I love the one that I
It,
got.
and it provides instant relief, but only temporary from the seething
We just keep going.
mass in the back.
Yeah. We just
Yep.
spray a little bit. Couple
It's fading, fading.
Couple
Wait,
feet,
spray
move
it
forward,
again.
couple feet.
Everyone in the building's like, why does it smell like dirty strawberry?
Yeah.
Smells
Why
like
does it smell
strawberry
like
and rotten banana.
sunshine,
Yep.
I feel like-
lollipops and rainbows?
Since they work there, they probably know about the dumpster, and they're just like, somebody opened the dumpster again.
Yeah.
Oh,
Those
God.
poor guys on the first floor.
It was
Oh,
Jim.
bless
Jim probably went out there and opened it up again.
Poor
This
Jim.
is where we find out what's his face lives here.
Homer?
Yeah.
Homer.
That's how he knows where it
I
is.
keep wanting to call him Harold.
Same.
I know it's wrong.
Call him whatever you want that starts
I
with the
keep
name.
wanting
It's
to
funny.
call him Hector.
Hector.
Look, Heinrich, I don't have time for this. I don't have time for your games.
Tori, you get the lock open. As the door swings,
Philip.
you immediately see the back end of like a service entrance. So this is not like pretty by any senses. It's just simple
Philip.
concrete
Philip.
piping along the sides of the walls and another staircase, like one of those wrought iron kind of staircases that let you move through the upper levels of the apartment building. And you see a small door leading off down a hallway. And you see admin service is right above the door over there.
So, this may door to break into?
It's
Just
late.
judging from the admin being right there.
Do they have a? Is there a door through?
Yeah, so you can see that, like, you see through the service entrance a door, you see admin service, and then you see a second door that you can assume probably leads to the front or like the front area where
Right.
probably Max went through.
Got it.
So, one of us should go find Max before he, and we should probably, go up this second stairs. Because I assume these are back stairs, so that has to be front stairs.
Well, you and me are usually the ones that get injured, so I'll go get Max.
Yeah.
I sprint.
And as you all enter into the building,
Oh, here we go.
I'm going to raise the horror level to 2.
I just feel like it's terrible that me and CC both have this system to where we're like, yeah, we always get injured.
We do.
We should probably
I got
split
injured
up.
last.
Now I'm alone.
Cecilia, you went after Max.
Yep.
You head through the front door. Let's go to Max for a minute. While all of this is happening, you are heading up through the spiral staircase. Your feet, your boots crunch loudly on the really old, musty carpet as you make your way from landing to landing. It's gross. And as you do, you hear noises. Some just sound like TVs blaring. Others sound like very intense conversations, and others you can't identify. And throughout this entire time, you wonder, well, Trevor's here. Cynthia was brought by him, and this is someplace that Beth has been before as well. This building, whatever it is, seems to hold a lot of things inside of it. A lot of stuff that maybe isn't fully in the past.
The cat comes out.
Princess?
Just as you're kind of ruminating on these sorts of things, heading up onto the third landing, you hear a scream is too long. You hear an intense shout. Yeah.
Does it sound like it's a scream that might have been cut short?
You think that it's a scream that happened, but not necessarily like it wasn't cut off, if that makes sense. It was like a sharp and you can immediately tell that that was adolescent.
I'm running then.
You know, I was wondering, because, like, have we actually heard Trevor's voice at all?
We haven't heard either of their voices.
Yeah.
we
we
know
were-
what they look like, so
We were all the way over there, just like, yeah.
just assumption.
You saw him through binoculars,
Yeah.
so you know you got a good profile.
You saw him the other way though, so he was really small to you.
He was real tiny.
Sometimes it depends. I saw what she did. Just me. Saw
I
that.
love that
4K.
the person you're supposed to see, you see real tiny, real far away, and the one thing that you didn't mean to see was
Ah man, I'm flipping around. That's just, oh god.
What is happening?
Right as you flip, and you're like, wait a second.
Wait, what's happening?
Enhance.
She's eating off the ground!
don't do it.
No.
I see an ant on that gummy too.
Max, you head up to the 4th floor, and you notice that all of the rooms here seem quiet. Like, as you pass the previous floors, you've heard noise and things. Here it is eerie. And you hear, like, the rhythmic thump of bass coming from an apartment down the hall.
I'm gonna run to that door
Into the door.
and start knocking again. Actually, I don't knock the same.
Huh?
I don't knock the same. I'm gonna knock the shaven haircut on purpose. Just
As you do that, you feel a cold hand press upon your shoulder. Cecilia.
I know.
You're running.
Yeah.
You're climbing the stairs. You know Max has been here.
Mm-hmm.
Boot prints and all of them must.
You're not wrong, actually.
I smell axe.
It's not axe.
What do you wear? What do you wear?
It's ash. And cigarette smoke.
Yeah,
Picturing, like,
lingering in the
carpet
air,
stairs
you
with
get that,
literal
like-
footprints.
it's like those old, like real old menthol kind. Just
Aw.
yeah. Climbing onto the third step,
Mhm.
you hear the sound sort of fade away here, and that really odd sense that you get in your gut begin to grip a little harder here. Throwing yourself onto the fourth landing, you hear that rhythmic thump, and the rest of the sound kind of dies away here. And there's nothing in this hallway.
With no doors, no nothing.
There's doors to the apartments, but just the doors.
But I don't see Max.
No people.
Correct.
Are there links?
What?
Like the room?
I'm gonna just whisper.
You don't hear anything. Not when you whisper. The bass, even this far away, drowns out any soft sounds that you could make.
And it's obvious music.
Yeah, oh yeah, for sure. Whether or not you, like, some people would call it music is
Yeah.
up for debate, but yeah, you would say it's music.
Can I tell where it's coming from?
Yeah, it's definitely like it's the apartment at the end of the hall. Like as cheap as that sounds.
Well, I know that that's where Max would be going, so I am gonna go that way.
Head that way. Before we do that, Tori, Amy, you guys are still heading. You are in the service entrance to the back side of the building.
Oh, I thought we were going upstairs.
Were you heading up the stairs with her?
Yeah, I thought we were going.
Okay. Is everyone heading up the
I think
stairs?
They were under the assumption it was like service entrance stairs. Like
Oh,
a
you're taking the
separate
service entrance stairs. Perfect.
Yeah.
As you do, you hear you're like on the second floor, and you hear a door creak open from about two
We're dancing.
floors above you.
Don't you hear it?
Yeah. And you.
Oh god, it's the music. Oh god, it's evil music.
It's Trevor.
Yeah.
Doing the Macarena.
Could you imagine walking into the room and it's
And Cynthia's just can't stop.
It's a very different night. You hear like the squeaking of rusty hinges as a door 2 floors above your service staircase opens up, and you hear footfall as people are starting to make their way down.
How big are these stairs?
It's pretty big. If you want to think of it, it's like
So
one
two
of those.
people could-
Yeah, 2 people could easily go
Like,
up
could you
these.
bring up a couch?
Yeah, this is
Okay.
like where you would move your furniture up, essentially, if the elevator was
Okay.
working.
I'm gonna get to the outside, so they can come down and we can go up.
Oh, you like what are you doing?
Just keep going upstairs.
Okay,
Move to the outer part so that we can pass by.
sure.
Typically, you move to the right side, so I move to the right.
As you do that,
Take note of that, everybody watching.
Such a gentleman.
side.
you look down, or sorry, you look up as you sort of go to step out of the way, and you hear the boots kind of stop as footfall silences on a floor above you, and you hear creak and sort of a musty smell invades your nostrils. And whoever is on the landing above has stopped their movement.
Kind of, but they must have stepped aside for us to pass.
Are you gonna head still up?
Yeah.
Yes, stop walking, that's the-
Yeah, so yeah, that was the whole.
Well,
And-
stop.
Rounding the corner, you see an extremely tall figure. It is gaunt. It is wearing a single layer of clothing wrapped around itself. Dirty, discarded, unchanged. It's the overalls of a uniform. Now, all of this in general would not sound at all out of place. But draped over the shoulder of this person is Max.
What?
Dun dun dun.
Dun dun dun.
What?
I'm assuming unconscious, right?
Completely.
Who are you touching? I'm not with you.
I know I'm tapping.
Huh? What? Huh?
Cover out.
And he has stopped moving. If you try, you look up and you see a thin, gaunt face. Once was like nice tanned skin has gone sallow and greenish, and the eyes are sunken in and dark as night. And you see on the person's uniform a small stitched like label for a name that just says Freeman.
Are you really looking at the binoculars? I'm gonna throw him down the stairs.
You're heading up the main stairs.
You're not there.
No, I'm not.
So my brain went to that one meme. Hey, how you doing?
Hello, hi, how are you?
How are you? Hey.
If you speak, you hear.
We did not speak. I still have my mouth covered.
You can feel Amy trying to go. Hey, how are you?
Do you want a sticker?
I'm going to
Sticker?
very carefully. Oh, stealth is speed.
Stealth is speed, yeah.
Is there any cover that I would be able to take?
This
if I
is
move?
metal grating of like a service entrance, so there's
I
nowhere
haven't
really high.
I haven't technically like.
You haven't gotten to the same
So I'm
landing.
like, if I get up to that landing, will there be cover from what I can see?
I feel like it's also important to clarify. Is this guy just staring right at the stairs where they are?
Correct.
Yeah, I don't think you
There's no getting away from this. I mean, I could give you a stealth roll to check, but it's gonna be high.
You just crouch and he's like,
You just roll and he just watches it happen.
The whole thing just.
Weird.
Strange.
Okay. How high are we talking?
I mean, he's looking directly at you. I'm
Go
gonna
with
have
your
to
gut.
make
Do
this
it or don't do
formidable. It's 21.
How much time do I have
Oh my
before
God.
You have seconds.
CC comes up the other side?
You
I'm
don't
already
know.
up top.
You're already up. She's already up somewhere, but you
heading
haven't
to-
seen
I
her.
don't see.
Apartment.
She's not in the same hall.
Nope, because
Okay.
she went up the same entrance that Max did. So essentially, she's
I thought-
going up the other side of the building.
Okay, I thought that he was.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Like I'm on my way to that staircase
Yes.
that you guys are on.
Okay. So he's staring over here. I'm watching him. Are we locking eyes? Do we?
Oh, yeah.
Connecting?
Oh yeah, and he makes no movement. In fact, the lack of movement here should be considered unsettling.
Guess I'm strolling into the room.
Just gonna head straight up.
Hey, how's it going? Yeah. I was actually just looking for that guy right there. So if we could just like have just take him,
Ravenhead,
and
am I
we could just
right?
we can like leave, and then we won't be any trouble to you, sir, or ma'am, or a person, and we can just go, and we will respect your space and never come back here ever again.
He looks at both of you.
Have a very dead smile.
Oh, it's dead, alright.
You are the others, he whispers. And when he speaks, it is as though through gravel.
So, Amy,
Look at it.
you're the charismatic. You wanna
Literally just like
Just smacking your head against the wall.
Before you have a chance to react, he takes a step forward, seeming to resolve himself in whatever he's made, and he holds out a hand, and he goes, "You will come with me by force
Or willingly.
or by choice."
Yes. And I would love to join you with that as soon as the others get here, so you get all of us at once. Everything. It's empty.
Oh my god.
The
He looks at you
others-
and he goes, "There are no others."
Actually, there's one more. It's-
At the mention,
I know, but he felt it still.
you see, at the mention of one other person, you see a glint, dark and evil in his eyes, and he cracks a hideous smile. Jaws longer than they should be, more teeth than should be there, and he goes, "Oh, I know. That's what I'm counting on."
So we're waiting here for them, or you want to go somewhere else?
He lunges for you.
I'm sliding down the stairs.
No, I'm behind him.
Yes, you're sliding down with me. I'm sliding. How you give up on walking and you just kind of
Yeah, no, between the yank and the slide, I'm
Yep.
sure we like
The
propel.
yank and
The
slide.
yank and slide.
It's the Amy.
teamwork.
Amy.
Teamwork.
What was it? The no box
I was just
scoop?
gonna say this is Amy's.
The Amy
Just,
grab a slide.
No.
No. I'm gonna need you both to make, like, let's call it either an acrobatics check
And
here.
I have Wolfline Cap, which does help me with this specific.
You do have that. So
And
that's gonna
it's a
take it
team
down.
effort,
uh-huh.
which should help us.
And he is weighed down because he is carrying Max.
So I have everything else
skinny.
that would help me.
Yeah. But still, weight is weight. This is going to be challenging, so it's a 15 acrobatics, or I'll say athletics, depending on how you want to handle this.
I'm definitely using.
There's a lunging downstairs.
Well,
Yeah.
he's lunging down the hall technically because we were not that close.
Nope.
He took one
Nope,
step.
you have a little bit of space.
He took a step forward, but that wasn't enough for him to
Yeah.
get me
But
that quick.
you're still on the stairs.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So you guys are
we're
going down the stairs. He's lunging down the stairs.
so,
He's gotta let
what is
me
that?
cross the hall
It's gonna be a
first.
little bit-
Yeah.
He's gotta get across the hall and then downstairs. But I should be able to slide pretty good.
Okay.
And plus, I got that extra boost for her throwing me down the stairs.
Yeah.
And this is my second time being thrown downstairs, so
Hey, hey.
I should be pretty good at it at this point.
First of all, I didn't
Damn.
throw you. I pulled you. There's a difference.
There is a
Anything,
difference.
I'm going first.
You're saying that you went.
I'm saying, well, the first one wasn't her fault. She's the victim.
Get down here.
All right, so what are we rolling?
Okay, so if I brought it down twice.
You bring it from a 15 to a 12 to a 9.
Okay. And then my 22
I highly suggest you use it.
Bless you.
I'm
Heart of the
completely
cards.
willing to do.
Heart of the cards.
I'm
Heart of the cards.
completely willing.
No, don't pull from your pool.
Did
Heart of the cards.
Did the heart of the cards help you? You're draped over his shoulder, Max.
I'm
The heart of the cards was
Oh
Rowan
my
Whittington.
God, that's terrifying.
That was awful.
If they jump the fence, I'd have the heart of the cards. And now I'm in danger. Next time, we jump the fence.
Next time, you let me talk.
Where
She's got his
were
point.
She is
You
the
have your hand over.
you? Not when I walked up with her.
Oh really?
I literally started
I let
talking
her
and you went,
talk.
I have her hand over me.
Yeah.
I
So,
said-
like, I don't know what you want from me.
And then
Because we were
immediately
still,
started
like,
talking.
on
And
the
immediately
stairs.
started talking.
Look, we're like
I
on
don't know.
the
I
stairs,
thought that was my job. Shit.
I dropped down.
Damn.
There's something
down.
really
We're
good.
switching roles here. Like,
I'm laying on the stairs.
There's
right?
something really amazing that's really funny. Who's like, I'm part of the team. I'm like the
I'm the
linguist.
spokesperson.
I'm the-
No, Amy, shut up.
No,
It's
no,
fine.
no,
No, leave it to the occultist.
I was hiding on the stairs. She comes up behind me, and I'm like, no, wait, hold on, please, stop. And then he like
walked
looked
right
at
up.
us.
And then you walked right up, and what'd you do?
He looked
What'd you
directly
do?
at us, and I went, oh,
And what'd you
well,
do?
I guess we're caught. You may as well walk up here and start
Yeah.
talking to him. You were right there. You could have done whatever you wanted. Instead, you threw me down the stairs. you waited.
What she chose to do is make a point.
She waited
She
there
mad.
and threw me down the stairs. And I am now tumbling.
Well said, Dead
I'm like-
Max. Well said.
Yeah. My shoulder's like, I agree with her.
She has a point. I do love that.
So,
Okay, so you brought it down to a 9 then.
Good luck.
oh god.
I'm
This-
rolling for him, or can I?
You are
assist
rolling
him?
as well.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Yo.
Is it speed?
It's a speed roll, acrobatics or athletics. The target number to beat here is 15 if you want to do anything about it. Yeah. You can pull from your pool. And by pulling one from the pool, you can bring it from a 15 to a 12. Something. Yeah. Also, don't forget to check your ciphers as well in case you have a cipher that may help in these situations.
I don't.
I feel like I wrote my flush ciphers on the other paper that's in the car, so I don't remember what my ciphers
That's fine. We're going to take a break in a minute.
Because I feel like one of those ciphers might help me right now, which is unfortunate.
You never know.
Oh well.
It's a good thing to have.
Part of the cards.
Heart of the cards. It's a 12. It's a 9. What'd you get?
But also,
I'll go for
like,
mine.
do I get a little
Huh?
bit of assistance?
Oh, it's a
like,
Go on ahead.
do I get a little bit of assistance? Because, like, I'm in front of him. It's on the stairs.
True. Are you saying that you want to use him as a decoy?
I'm
necessarily
saying that
a decoy.
the stairs
But you know what's
is
interesting?
too
That
wide.
Yellowcutionist is
I
not
can
allowed
go
to
around.
talk their way out of this situation. I don't know.
I
I
can go
don't know
around
what's
you.
happening.
There's
You
a
know,
lot of space
It's
on
weird
the
because
stairs.
I'm the one pulling you out of danger. I don't know.
If you want
It's just crazy how these things are
Watch
happening.
I
it.
you
can't
know?
wait for
It's
the
like-
love to actually.
I know, it's great.
It's
It's
just
great.
crazy how this is happening
I'm
right
dying.
now.
Yeah, go down.
It's almost
dying.
like
I'm dying here. And you throw me down the stairs.
who put yourself in this
I'll say this.
situation?
I'll say
Right
this,
here, man.
because you're trying to also get away from the danger. Tori is in front of you. You can provide an asset to bring it down from a 12 to a 9. You're just ahead.
I don't want to be in the middle of this dispute.
It's kind of scary.
So now we're gonna die
Wear me around.
because you.
What'd you get, Brent?
Okay.
That's not bad.
I ain't good.
It's not good.
Could be a 2.
What'd you get?
7.
See?
If I hadn't brought it down.
Because of my asset of pulling you out of the way.
If I hadn't brought it down,
Nope.
I would have died.
Okay. The man lunges for both of you. You both pivot to turn down the stairwell. Tori, you feel... The best way to describe it is like the sensation of being like put under... Like when you're about to, like, what's the best way to... You're almost feeling a forced sense of sleep. Like something tears at the edges of your own awareness to drag you into unconsciousness.
Anesthesia almost.
Exactly. Absolutely. And you're managed to avoid, just in the nick of time. Amy, I'm going to need you. Hi. I'm going to need you to make an intellect roll.
I'm
here.
saying goodbye because I don't like.
Hi.
No.
This is an intellect defense roll.
No.
Yes.
You're good at that though.
You're good at intellect. If you have intellect defense training.
I definitely do.
That's why I kind of took the liberty here.
Who the fuck would need that?
It's so funny, actually. Ciphers are in here.
Oh, yay, pretty! I love that you guys took the time to put little artworks in the character profiles. I love that. No, I do. Okay, this is an intellect defense roll. This is going to be a 12.
Okay, I'm gonna lower it.
You bring it from a 12 to a 9.
It doesn't seem to be helping me. It's fine.
Don't even worry about it. You got this.
You're good at this. I want you to know. Chase,
you
he wants you to succeed.
No, no.
At least I'm alive.
Oh, we're coming to
Wow.
you.
Alright, because we haven't seen it in a little while.
Oh, I know,
I'm just
equally as
saying.
scared.
I
Have we
guess,
seen
you know,
you
you
and
say
Eliza in
that,
the same
you say
room?
that, and I was throwing myself downstairs last time for stickers, so I just feel like I might not be safe. I had a sprained ankle last time. I don't know.
Stairs are not Amy's friend.
Stairs are not her friend, and I just.
All three of you have been seriously injured so far.
You're
Yeah.
draped over that guy's shoulder.
Says
Not
the one.
injured.
Says
We
the
don't know
one
that.
that's
Just a
incapacitated.
Yep.
He's doing all this while carrying. He's
Oh,
doing
no.
this while carrying.
I got a
things.
19.
Woo!
Like,
Absolutely what? And I will say this. A 19 is considered a minor success here, so it actually gives you a couple of little bonus features.
Bonus
Bonus
features,
features.
just like DVDs. First thing coming to mind is that.
Absolutely. You draw on your own experiences here. You know. You do.
I'm leveling up.
You know how to fight stairs.
I know.
They have
these
been-
stairs ain't making me a bitch.
Nope.
now, when you say stairs, do you mean stairs or stairs?
Physical stairs.
I'm physically staring.
You feel this man's swipe graze the back of your neck as you pivot away, and his touch, the nail just grazes your skin, and it feels icy and dead. And you drop.
Oh, goody. I love dropping.
But you drop thanks to your experience. The next thing that you're gonna do,
Dropping like cold.
the next action you get to take will be eased, okay?
So we have to go down another set.
When I have to fall down the other set of
Yeah.
stairs, it's
Well,
gonna be a little
you
bit
both
better.
avoid the immediate danger. You fall back, getting to the next landing down and out of the range of this
We
person.
just go.
Yeah. Max,
Yo.
I'm gonna need you to make an intellect roll for me as well. This one's gonna be a little stronger here. It's 15 to beat.
I still have
Do you want to do anything about that?
I have a
Part of
question
the cards, huh?
about Max.
Okay.
My
Thank you for
lord.
playing.
I
Thank you
told
for playing
I
today,
love
Lottery.
it.
You
Your
have not
dice
won.
You
are
did
like,
not win.
I told you they didn't climb the fence. The heart of the cards isn't with us. It's God.
I haven't rolled yet. That was my first roll.
Yeah.
Okay,
Your
question
dice
about
remind
Max
me of,
and our situation.
Yeah.
He's chasing us, right?
And Max is slung
And
over
he's
his
still
shoulder.
holding Max. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
I just
He's
wanna
got
know the
like
level
Max
of the
over one
danger.
shoulder and went, yeah.
So for him to be moving
Magic
like this,
8 ball. That's what they remind me of. His dice
Yeah.
remind me of
Big in the
Magic
90s, yeah.
That's what I was curious about actually. Is like, how was he holding me on his back? Like over his shoulder?
Like
No,
a
over
magic
the
8
shoulder.
ball. He was holding him like a magic 8
Yeah.
ball.
Over the shoulder, like draped.
That was it, like I was picturing it, like around his neck. It's like he's like.
Oh my
firing
god,
at
he's
me.
just like, he's a
You're
fashion
not alive.
statement.
You're not alive with that.
It's a
Like a mink scarf.
Not like cracked backwards. Like I'm draped over.
Yeah, yeah.
That's
Yeah,
the same
but you're
thing, 'cause
also-
at
I'm
any-
also okay with this.
At any moment.
Flavor
That
is
was,
fine. by
that was
me.
just how I saw it in my head.
Absolutely.
It's just like he's holding onto my arms and legs.
Yeah,
Over
and he
his-
takes a moment to.
I
At
love
any
your,
moment, he could literally just.
No,
It's all over.
Yeah.
See, I could have opened with that. I'm just saying, the options were there. I could have complimented him first on his accents, you know.
I mean, let me talk.
But he didn't let me talk.
Yeah, you thought you were gonna talk.
You fell
Max.
on me, okay? First of all.
You want me to
You know what?
I didn't
First,
fall on
no.
you.
You let's talk about this.
Oh my
No. You know, no. You want to grab it? Let me give it back to you. Hold on. No.
Cut the camera.
Oh, keep him rolling.
I need to see this.
They need evidence when there's a beating that's better.
After he said,
No, you know what? No. You know what?
What's happening?
No.
I have so many accessories.
Take this outside. No, what? No. Put the gun on the table.
You have a whole gun we can use on him.
I need to go back.
Oh man,
What are we doing?
That's hilarious. Oh god. No, so you two both avoid. Back to the action here.
Who's still alive somehow?
Yup.
Are you sure it's back to us?
Change the music here, Will, too.
He's still alive.
You're literally like,
I don't know.
Send it back to her.
Hello?
Cut back to her while I run down the stairs.
Actually, Cece,
No, it's alright.
no,
No, take your time.
you're getting yours.
you manage to creep along the hall here. You feel that, like, intense thumping of this music. And you notice that, like, down at the end of the hall, off to the right, is a service entrance. You see a service staircase exit right there. And just as you approach the door, you can hear voices, but it's muffled from the music coming from inside the apartment. And then you also hear some noise coming from the service entrance.
How about I do?
Yep. And so I'll posit you this.
Two of them.
What do you want to do? You have sort of two options
Well, I do
here.
have one extra question.
Yeah.
I clearly don't see Max, right?
No.
And I knew you guys were going to service entrance, right? Like you
Mhm.
guys would have told me that.
Yep.
I would have told you that. I
Well, we
didn't
did
know
talk about
until
it
I-
beforehand, saying,
Follow
yeah, you go that way up those stairs, we'll go up
Okay.
these stairs.
Yeah.
So if I hear voices coming from
The apartment.
It's already here.
the apartment and then also noises. Is there a roll I can do to see if I can tell it's them?
I love this. Go ahead and I'm gonna say it's gonna be made more difficult because of the music, but you can use perception if you want to try and pick out their voices.
Okay.
I'm gonna go ahead and say that this is because it's difficult. I would have put it at a 15. It's gonna go up to intimidating, which is 18.
Okay, and I have perception.
Oh, perfect. So that brings it back down,
Okay.
right? Are you trained or are you skilled?
Trained.
Trained. So you bring it down by 2. So you're bringing it to a 12.
14.
Hey. So immediately you kind of put your ear to the door here a little bit, and you see, in sort of like your mind's eye here, you hear Cynthia's voice, and you can picture it next to Trevor here.
Okay.
And
So
they are
you're in
having
the
a
apartment.
conversation. Yes. And you can see Cynthia, she's not mad, but whatever it is, they're
She's
having
clearly lecturing him or like trying to.
they're having a discussion about something.
I feel like at this point, Cecilia knows them well enough to know that they can take care of themselves or hope they can. I think she's gonna stay
Okay.
by the apartment door, and if she hears any like altercation,
Well, as you sort of
Look me in the eyes and say that again, that you think they could take it.
you press your ear again,
Yeah.
and you hear Cynthia go, I know I said I wanted, but I mean, my mom is gonna kill me. And you hear Trevor go, it's okay, babe, it's fine. It looks good on you. And she's like, oh my gosh, I can't believe I did this. But it's fine, right? Like, it's
clearly
cute.
talking about probably some very slutty outfit.
You don't know.
Okay.
I immediately went to a
Eyebrow
tattoo.
I thought it was an eyebrow piercing. Something very
Got it.
That was
front
so
facing.
weird. I mouthed tattoo right when you said it.
That's
That's
wild.
very weird.
So it's like noise
It's
like came
so
out.
weird because it
Tattoo.
literally looks like
Tattoo.
came out.
That's wild.
You see that scene
Ventriloquism.
from Austin Powers.
Got it. Tattoo. I'm here now.
You're good. But you definitely see that, like, it's a heated discussion. It's not necessarily
It
violent.
doesn't sound like she's scared. She's just like, great, now I'm gonna get like killed by my mom.
Yeah,
Kind of vibe.
exactly. She's exasperated. And he's trying to kind of like calm her down.
My question is, why did she let the tattoo happen? Or did she? I think Cecilia would stay.
Okay. She's just gonna stay outside
I'm
the
just gonna
hall.
stay outside for now, yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna cut back to our friends in the service entrance.
Hi.
Hi.
I had a great time. I'm having a nice dream. REM sleep.
You're getting that good REM,
I
yep.
would love to sleep like that.
It's honestly probably the best he's slept in like years.
Months, if not years, yeah.
We'll see. Speaking of,
You know how he sleeps normally.
that's true. Make another 15 intellect defense roll.
16.
Whoa, no fucking
Fact check
way.
The
Solid.
check has been fact.
The check has been fact.
I even missed the tray.
I love that we both said the check has been fact.
I know.
And it's the fact has been checked.
Don't worry about it.
Doesn't matter. I said it correctly.
You got it.
That's right.
The check has been fact.
Thank
Okay.
you. Thank you.
You did check that.
You-
As a matter of
This is a matter of check. The fact has been facted.
Max, your vision,
double-facted.
you're not awake per se, but you are also not like fully in a sleep state. It's almost as if your body has been completely paralyzed and you are unable to sort of remove yourself from like this mental state.
I had sleep paralysis.
Yeah, that's a good way to put this. And as your consciousness sort of dwindles back here very slowly, you remember coming into the hallway. You remember a cold hand touching your shoulder, and then all you remember next, oh no, it's because you...
It's because I was trying to take my earrings off.
You mean throw your ears?
Yeah, she threw them earrings.
I was ready.
You were ready.
Go!
Let me not meet you when you're mad.
in the same alleyway.
In this exact alleyway. As your consciousness sort of comes back, you remember being in the hallway, a hand touching you, and immediately this sense of paralysis taking over you. You didn't have awareness of what was happening, and so you couldn't defend yourself. This is not something that happens randomly. This was an intended attack upon you. And for that, I'm going to have you mark one of your major, not injuries, but scars.
The stress levels from supernatural sources?
Yep.
Okay.
And you immediately realize that someone is holding on to you. We're going to go with it. It's like full mink coat.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And and you're coming to, but you don't have full faculty control yet.
Don't phrase it like that. It's a different smell, Flint.
This close to this person though, you immediately get the smell of like acrid fertilizer and very like that kind of sting when you spray Raid a little bit too strong. Like it's
That is so specific.
It's so specific. it's essentially like an extreme chemical smell, like formaldehyde,
Right.
almost. It smells very pungent.
Smell it, man. Smells like shit.
That's the way to describe it.
Smelly smell.
And
That
Straight
smells.
around the shoulder.
Smelly smell. That smells.
Tori, Amy, you guys managed to duck out of the way, hit the second landing. What do you want to do next?
Well, it depends.
Mm-hmm.
Did I pass out?
No.
Because
No,
you said I
you
fell,
narrowly
so I
avoid.
just...
You just dropped a little bit.
You dropped, but you pivoted in such a way that you didn't actually take any damage from him, but you were able to like hit the floor and kind of scoot away.
Scoot.
Scoot, scoot. Yes. Yes.
Exactly.
Was that part of the song?
No, it's
Wild.
the dryer.
So...
Just making sure that the song of the apartment just has
Are we
random-
going? Like, what's happening? You were
Yeah.
you just sitting there? Are I gonna save you again?
Me? I'm already down the stairs. Trying to tell me.
So you two. So I'm assuming you two are just straight heading down the stairs.
My plan is right down the stairs, back to the front, up the stairs, back around, find Cece.
You want to do the full 360,
Yes,
like
that's the
full
plan.
loop,
We're going all the
full
way
loop.
around.
The
Okay.
first time you pivoted, it's like do.
Rolling around the speed of sound. No place in the stairs.
Full circle.
Follow my rainbow.
Because after I tumble down the stairs, it's
Yup.
a sphere that I can go around, go up the stairs as quickly as possible. I don't know what floor you're on. Nope.
Nope.
But I can infer that she went to the same floor that we saw that figure on. That's my best guess.
Sure.
May or may not be true, but that's where I'm going.
Sure.
So that's my plan.
Okay.
I don't know what you're talking about.
So
I'm with Grandma. No, I'm kidding.
as
She went
you
home.
pivot down the
I was
stairs,
never there.
you see that the man, the tall figure here, takes another step down. It's not like he's chasing you. He is being slow, methodical.
Well, that's even
And that's
scarier.
fine.
And so he is taking step
Mike Myers.
by step
Yeah.
by step
And that is
by
fine.
step.
Not Michael Myers.
Like I said, I'm going in a circle.
Yeah.
If he wants to follow me
He's
slowly,
the new one.
we can turn off stairs.
He's chasing after you guys. Like,
That's just like
terrifying. So, yeah, definitely. Well, that's my plan. Are you following suit in this lap, or are you going somewhere else?
Yeah, probably.
sure.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have you both give me. This is just gonna be a straight speed roll here. I just want to know how fast you're moving here. No target number to beat. I'm just curious.
Does moves like a cat help me? I'm pretty fast.
You are feet. Yeah. I'll say you're fast.
Fuck me. Never mind.
What'd you get?
Your ankle hurts.
you're saying that it's short down the stairs.
I'm fast.
I
But
think
we're
we're
also
all
at a
realizing now
staircase.
the real lesson of our troop now
That the man who
is we
moves
all
like
have
a cat
weak
doesn't move
ankles.
like a cat.
No, for real. Weak ankles, knees.
You gotta go at a
All
certain
of it.
pace because we're on the stairs. I'm like, yeah, I'm fast.
Yeah.
You're moving a lot, but you're not going anywhere.
I'm trying to be careful.
That was an 8.
Yeah.
I got a 14.
Okay. Pulled along by Amy of all people, you bolt down.
Whoa.
Take
Take
her.
the earrings off
What's
of
it
it.
supposed to mean? By Amy of all. Well,
No, I'm saying.
Elaborate. I need you to elaborate.
I'm just saying.
What do you mean by that?
Amy's not like the swiftest, is she?
Why can't we
Can't be friends. You're like draped over with You're making Dylan cry.
Dylan is dead.
No, but you are.
I'm paralyzed.
You are now. I'm gonna call it. Amy, you are now like the master of stairs. Right?
One could say the Stairmaster.
And you pull Tori along, and you hear the rhythmic as the foot begin to follow you. As you reach the base level of the service staircase, the footsteps disappear.
That's fine.
That's
I also
fine. That's like the worst.
That makes 2 of us who have disappeared at this point because I am still going in my loop.
Yep, you're heading in the loop. You guys are heading in the loop. Cecilia,
Yes.
you are sitting outside of the doorway.
Yeah.
And you hear this sort of conversation going, and you hear Trevor go, "It's fine, babe. Don't worry. You look great. It'll be fine. We're gonna have a good time. We're gonna go see Ravenhead again." And she's like, "I mean, okay. We go see him a lot." He's like, "What? You don't like Ravenhead anymore?" And she's like, "No, it's fine. There's like other music. You know what I mean?" And he's like, "No, this shit's the best." And you hear her apprehension as she sort of just gently sort of agrees with him in this conversation that's going on.
Does it give me any sense that she's uncomfortable at all?
It does. She's feeling that seed is starting to grow here, that maybe she's not in the right place at the right time.
I'm gonna.
Poor choice of words. He's
Oh! Wait,
Well, you know.
well,
I'm gonna just. I feel like. Cecilia doesn't have very much patience, usually, I think. She's just gonna go, "Cindy, are you up here?"
the music turns down just a hair. And you hear Trevor go, did she follow you? Did she follow us? Is she your friend or something like that?
I'm just hoping that she's gonna do the right thing right now.
And she goes, oh, is that, I know her from school. Just give me 5 minutes. 5 minutes. And you just hear some like muffling, some apprehension, but you eventually hear the door latch click. And there's a chain, but it opens just a crack here, and you see Cynthia's face. And there is a
The
new
moment I see
piercing right above her eyebrow.
the moment I see the door open, I'm putting my foot in it though.
Okay. You throw your foot in the door.
Mm-hmm.
She takes note, but she like doesn't stop you. You see that her eye is like sore and red.
Doesn't even matter. I'm
And
just giving her a look like, are you okay?
she's like, it's okay. It's fine. It's fine. It's okay. He said it was cool.
Looks infected, not cool. He's
But fine. He's not gonna hurt me. And as you say that, she looks behind you. And she goes, is he with you? And she slams the door shut in your
She
face.
slams my foot.
That's right. Yeah, she slams your foot.
My foot has gotten a lot of.
Careful with the next sentence
Also
that you make. Yes.
Go
The Doc Martens, which should
I do.
help.
I am. I usually
But
do.
you
Yeah,
can't
no,
slam
you're
the
not.
door.
That's why I said you didn't take
Yeah.
stress,
They have
right?
the same boots.
You didn't take
I
stress.
know.
But she goes to slam the door, like whatever she sees behind you is
It's
enough to
clearly
make her.
like not a friend.
Correct.
It's something she's.
She's
doing.
like, you have to go. Go now.
I am going to, with all the force, which is not a lot, elbow whatever is behind me.
Make a might attack roll. Huh? Yes, exactly. You're my man.
Well, that wasn't meant to be before.
You go to reach back, and you feel a very cold, chilled hand against your elbow. And you feel your guts squirm a little bit, just like they did outside.
Okay.
And you smell the breath before you hear the voice.
Ew.
It is rotten and decayed. And it just goes, come with me.
Yeah, I'm good.
I think you should reevaluate your choice. And you hear like a little rustle, and Max, you hear his voice kind of groan.
Fuck.
If you win, I will not say it again.
Should
No
we
notes.
workshop the
No
groan?
notes.
I need more direction.
No notes. Come with me.
So how far are we up this?
You are back down the hall. You are heading up the main staircase
Did
right
we,
now.
were we here
Also,
for any
we
of this?
will be able to see
No, you didn't hear
when
it.
we come up the stairs because it's a long hallway.
It
so
is.
we can't see.
My brain, my ADHD. I was hoping we were closer because I was gonna finish the sentence. I was gonna go charging at him, but I was gonna go. In a world of pure imagination.
Drop kick him.
Speaking of drop kick,
Yes.
I'm gonna, because I'm sure I jerked my foot away.
Uh-huh.
I'm going to try and trip him.
Okay.
Especially if I hear Max. I
The
just wanna
minute-
get Max away from it.
The minute you pull your foot away, the door slams
Yeah.
closed, and you hear Cynthia go, Trevor, we have to go. We have to go now. There's someone at the door. We gotta go. And you hear him just go, all right, let's go to the club early. Let's just go. Let's just go. And you hear like bags and stuff rustling and stuff like that. And you see, or not see, you hear like a window opening as though like going out to the exit.
Yeah, good luck leaving with no tire. But I did that.
You go to trip him. I'm gonna need you to make a might attack
Yeah.
roll here. This is gonna be challenging, so it's a 15.
I'm gonna use whatever I have to.
That's from your.
Yeah, my cool.
You got
15 to a 12 with might.
Eight.
You go to sweep his feet,
Yeah.
and the man does not react.
Yeah.
Your leg hits the side of his calf,
You're kicking a pole.
and we'll leave it here at break. But you kick his leg, and where you expect calf to be, it sinks in.
Oh. Oh, that's awful.
And your
Never
foot
gonna get those out of my Doc Martens.
no. And your foot feels just stuck ever so slightly against his leg. And we're gonna cut to break.
Yep.
So we'll be back in 5 minutes. We are gonna keep it short tonight, so we are gonna probably cut it at 10.
Cool.
And then yeah. So we'll be back. Let me do that.
Yeah.
I'll change the music. There's nothing that's creepy. And go, it can be your and then beautiful.
I was just making
Consent.
sure you meant it.
Consent's important. Welcome back, everybody.
Hi.
We were in the midst of an
Do
attack.
not try these.
Or do.
Or
Depends
do
on
if you're
what
into
you
that
want.
thing.
They go down easy.
They do.
You know, if you go,
I don't
they
know
might
if they're
have
gonna
it.
make that tagline.
They should.
It goes
If you
down
go
easy.
to a like gas station,
18
would
and
they
up.
have it?
What?
Would they have it in singles at a gas station? If they have it there, then
I don't
you
think
can try
so.
it.
Yeah, go for it.
Probably not.
If
They
you
might-
find it
they
on
might.
an ice cream truck.
But you don't need
They
10.
have ice cream truck. You find an ice cream truck, and they have it.
I mean, I get the thing, like, I get why, but also why?
It
in the
feels.
most
Hold on,
PG way.
wait.
After.
It
Okay.
feels
I'm
good.
just gonna say the word after.
Why would we not know what that feels like?
Exactly.
No, but
We would probably be the
Like-
most if that's what it feels like.
not. Okay, we're not gonna go there.
Not how. I need to know.
I think we've learned a lesson. here.
We've all learned things.
What I've learned is I am closer with my friends after this.
Yes!
Remember, consent, kids.
Yep.
Speaking with the monsters trying to attack you.
Yeah.
Woo!
You kicked
About
his
this
leg.
I'm stuck on him.
Now we're gonna get closer for
stuck on
trauma
him.
bonding.
That's
Yay!
not what I heard. That's not what I heard.
What'd you hear?
I heard you're sucking on him. Is what I heard.
Oh, well, you know.
Yeah.
Back to the
We'll see how the
consent.
night goes.
Back to consent. Real quick.
They stick after dark.
Thankfully, Cecilia's not on drugs or drunk at the moment.
Good.
Can I get away?
You, I was about to say, as you kick him, his
Oh.
face cracks into a terrible smile. And he
Um.
goes, yes, that's right.
Is he answering your question or like?
No.
You're
I
awesome.
don't like.
That's too bad. He's holding you as he says it. Your face is resting on his bosom.
I'm right next to his fist.
No. Give me another intellect defense roll.
Fucking phrasing, dude.
okay.
You know what?
Oh.
Natural 20. Confirm.
Max wakes the fuck up finally.
Back to the check.
I love it. Fact the check. Fact the check.
By the fact the check stickers on our Patreon.
Go ahead and take.
He's creeped me out so much. I
Go ahead and take an experience point here.
$1.99. Back to check.
You, in a moment of seeing Cecilia in desperation, those protective instincts sort of kick in, adrenaline begins to pump, and it's almost as if your blood had slowed and it's now revving back up again. I'm gonna give you a free action here.
Good.
While you're still in the grip of this person, what would you like to do?
How close are we to a wall in proximity?
You're in a narrow hallway. It's like an apartment hallway.
Could I grab his head, plant my feet on the other wall, and then shove him into the wall?
Love this.
If I see Max wake up, do I see Max wake up?
I guess,
Probably. If I'm draped around him and my face is in the
yeah,
front,
I would say, yeah, you probably get a glimpse.
Huh?
It's a snap
I made it today.
A snackle box.
I love it so much. Here's my
You,
snackle box.
you probably
I just
also
wanted
would
to.
see
It's
me
great.
throw my arms around him to grab his head.
Yes.
To brace.
So
I would
you
get
notice that
ready
he
to
gets
shove his legs into
to
the-
shove him in as well. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. You're both going to take a might attack roll here.
Okay.
This would have been intimidating, so 18. Your natural 20 is going to bring it down to 15. Because you're both providing an asset, you're taking it from 15 to a 9.
I'm gonna still use some.
You're going to use some,
I'm also
so for
using some.
okay, so you'll both take it down to a 6.
Let's go.
Teamwork. Teamwork.
12.
I had to make sure.
That was incredible. Well, and so you asked me, how do you take it down from that high, right? Because I was saying 21's not even the highest roll here. If you get it all right, line it up like this. You took down an 18 down to a 6.
Yep.
I absolutely love
Oh my
this.
god, for real.
Max, you twist, grab his head, push it in. At the same time, Cecilia,
I'm
you
gonna just shoved like behind his knees.
Yeah.
Because if the hallway is narrow enough, I'm literally planting my feet on the other wall and basically like wrapping my arm around him to pile drive him
This
into
is
the
the
fucking
Yep.
coolest moment of
Absolutely.
Cecilia's life.
Yeah.
I watched so much wrestling. I'm pumped.
you're like, this is the moment, and you just
You're
pull
a
him into this
brother!
moment. You grab at his ankles and push on them. It is enough to like counterbalance his weight here. And even though you feel him tipping forward, the worst part is you feel,
I just block it out.
yeah. You compartmentalize this, but you feel his legs give in an unnatural way. And
Where's my card?
No.
Max, you slam his head in and you hear a crunch.
Oh god.
And
And he's fine.
there's a splat. His head went too far in. The wall, not as damaged as it should be. His body goes limp, and you find his grip loosens on you enough for you to like fully get off of him.
Yeah, and that's when I just like roll to the ground and sort of like back up a little like creepy motherfucker.
And
Can we end him?
you both
I
actually,
already did.
Amy, Tori, you guys reach, you've gone the full loop at this point. You reach the top of the stairs, you're at the other end of the hallway as you see this like wild ass maneuver as they get him into the wall. And you all see him sort of crunch and then his face sort of slides against the wall.
Oh, it's just like we're
Not
just watching like
Not only do you see his body crumple, not in a form that makes sense, but like a balloon deflating. You see a greenish smear along the wall. It is oily and staining, and he does not move.
For now.
That's what was on the wall outside.
Thanks for fucking joining us.
I thought it was BM.
Are we getting out of here?
Can we go?
Yes.
Let's go.
Where's the kids?
Oh, shit.
They left through the.
I'm gonna try
I don't
the
think
door.
they're gonna get far.
I'm gonna try the door.
Their door?
Yeah.
Locked. Absolutely fucking locked. The minute Cecilia took her foot out,
We can kick it in.
I'm gonna do.
Is there
Okay.
a window at the
Teamwork.
end of the hallway?
there is. Oh yeah, there would be
I'm
actually.
pumped. I just
Yes.
want
Would
to.
there be
we're
fire
kicking
escape
it
going
in.
down that way too? Or
No, it's along the apartment sides.
Okay.
Yes.
I'm gonna sprint down then.
Okay. Heading down.
Look me in the eye, Justin.
Are you both gonna open the door?
We're kicking,
We're kicking it
it in.
in.
Kicking it in? I love it.
Listen.
You're gonna both provide, or you're gonna provide an asset to this. It would be at 15, so you're bringing it to a 12.
Can I provide encouragement?
Yeah, you can encourage them to do it.
I do want to do one thing
Okay.
before I leave though.
Before
which
we leave,
I
I
don't
love
know
it.
if you guys are gonna try to stop her, but
Hey, I'm down for it. Let's find out.
Go on.
I'm gonna keep bashing his head in.
Okay.
This thing is not like
I wouldn't stop you.
normal.
Yeah, I don't
I
think anyone
don't
here
want
is
to stop
stopping.
it back up.
If it was red, I might have tried to stop
Yeah.
you. But green, go ahead.
Yeah.
Ready?
You're bringing. You brought a 15 to a 9. It's a 9.
17.
It's 4.
Woo!
I'm hopped up on adrenaline. I'm ready.
Yeah,
to go.
you brought
Ready
the.
to
You
go.
eased
I'm
their
exhausted. I just
difficulty.
ran.
Because it was 12, so you brought it to a 9. Hell yeah!
7 on a slow jam.
Honestly, Amy's encouragement is wild here in these scenarios. Like, truly. Because you
She
can
just
just
turned
ease
into a
tasks.
full-on high school cheerleader.
Yeah, it's great. You both kick the door down, and you feel like the old locks and the chains here just like crumple apart. These apartments, not exactly the newest. The door falls down, not in like open way, but like in a flat down way. Like the door's off the hinges here. And inside, you see, at first it takes a moment just for your eyes to like adjust, but it is dark. All of the windows have been covered up with like posters and all sorts of other stuff, and the only light in the apartment is like those really god-awful black lights.
Oh god, I hate those. Is it in a,
Yeah.
like a mushroom?
Of course, there's
Or
mushroom
that
posters.
bear? What was the bear from Grateful Dead?
Yeah, I think
Oh.
so.
I used to.
But like band posters are all over the walls.
A ton of lava lamps.
I used to have
Absolutely.
a lava lamp, one of
Yup.
those
I love
black
lava
lights,
lamps.
Yeah.
and one of the little orbs that you put your hand on. with
Yeah.
the electricity.
It's definitely got those static ones. Like
the angst.
Oh, the eggs.
Yep. And it just smells like marijuana and Cheez-Its. Like it doesn't
So what
smell
you're saying
great.
is he lives in a Spencer's.
Yeah,
Pretty
yeah.
much.
Yep,
Yeah.
this is accurate.
Spencer's has more stuff.
Yeah, I'm just like
Now it does.
kind of bare.
All in all, he's
Like
got the
grab a
amenities. Cecilia, you're just for good measure. You slam the thing's head in.
Yeah.
And I just want you to take note of the fact that the face is flattened.
Yeah.
But not like a person's face would be.
Yeah.
Imagine like an inflatable gone flat. All of the bone structure, everything in it is sort of gone. Its face covered in that like green slime, coming out of its eyes, its nose, its mouth. Toes, knees, and toes.
I know what Kat wants to do, but I'm trying to think if Cecilia would do it. I think she would, but I think she's seen crazy enough stuff in her life. I'm gonna throw you out the window.
What was the thing?
The dead spider from Baldur's Gate.
I'm gonna wait for them to go inside. I don't want Amy to sleep in bed.
I mean,
Aw.
the two of us are
Amy,
definitely
are you going
inside. I don't know
inside?
if Amy would go
Where are we
inside.
going?
Into this apartment?
Into
The
the
dark
apartment.
apartment full of Grateful Dead posters. It looks like a Spencer's.
Flashlight.
Yeah.
Oh, I was like, are you gonna help me?
There's a regular light switch.
Well, you see.
I didn't know you had a flamethrower.
You feel as you're sort of setting these final motions into play here, you feel that squirm again. And you feel it around you.
I feel like I probably, out of frustration, scream "Go away" at this point, because I feel like it's clear enough that this body is not what is the issue.
Sure.
I have a feeling anyway.
You scream, go away.
Yeah.
We're
Chase, I love you. Remember that.
We're going back outside. 'cause, you know, I assume
I'm
we
gonna
got
need
back
you
up.
to make a speed defense roll for me.
Here we go.
I forget what it's
Can I
called.
provide encouragement since he's still in the doorway?
I'm gonna say no, because this is happening in an instant.
Yeah, I am gonna take.
It's Slimer.
Okay.
The Slimer thing.
This is definitely the lowest my numbers have gotten.
Yeah, with the high C, they made them green.
All right. 5. It's been nice, guys.
Oh,
Cecilia,
Yeah.
you scream, and as you do, you all in the room, Amy, you're in the doorway, you hear rustling, almost like feet. No, feet's the wrong word. It's writhing. It's moving. And Cecilia, as you scream, go away, you feel the body underneath your palm begin to loosen and begin malleable.
I so thought you were going to say we looked in the hall and there's just a plant like.
The body rumbles, and you witness as it begins to sort of press and bow, and you hear all of these noises, that same slithering sound that you've been hearing this whole time. It's not coming from the house, or the apartment building. It's coming from this. And it undulates, it grows, and you see its hands begin to erratically spasm out.
You ever poured soy sauce on an octopus?
And finger-like tendrils shoot out of the fingernails and stab at you right into your chest. You're going to take a serious injury. And as you back away, chest bloodied, the tendrils retract, and almost insectoid, the limbs begin to crack, and you watch as the body skitters up the wall and down out through the service staircase, leaving a green smear of oil and disgust in its trails.
And a face.
Oh my god.
Just to be sure, it's like the whole thing, like the whole.
The whole body.
Like it's just trailing along.
I like to imagine like the hands are the only thing that's moving, so the body's just like limply hanging.
Exactly. I'm
Yeah.
saying like, is it like this, or is it like a centipede?
So,
Oh.
what do I check something off?
You
now?
check off a serious injury.
You took hail?
Yeah, you
Hail.
check off hail,
Okay.
so you should be impaired now.
Okay, got it. So I do what it says under impaired now? Okay.
I want to see if I'm quick enough to take a picture of it for them.
I love this. Do a speed roll. This thing is moving
Fast.
like a roach.
Well,
Caught in daylight.
while she's doing that, I'm just picking on CC. Let's go.
Yep, time to go.
I'm being back to the fucking hospital.
Huh?
Target
Target to be here is going to be 18. It is
to
intimidating.
lower it.
If you lower it, depends on how much you lower it by. This is a speed roll here, so you could use points from your speed pool to bring it from 18 to a 15. If you have any skills or ciphers. Oh, you didn't get a chance to grab your ciphers.
I have them.
Oh, you have them.
I wrote them in the team.
Yeah.
In the team.
In the team.
In the dingy-ding.
You said a 15 if I lower it?
15 if you lower it. You can lower it more if you have a cipher or something else to lower it, like a skill.
What skill would I have?
I'll say photography in this case.
That's very specific.
It is.
Oh, did I get any stress from that?
Oh yeah.
Should I just do like a whole level?
Yeah.
'Cause I have
Actually,
no stress.
yeah. I was gonna say this would absolutely be a shit ton of stress here. Yeah. Go ahead and put 4 points.
So, I originally rolled and I got a 3. And then
Okay.
I used my cipher another twist, which allows me to reroll.
Reroll the die.
I got a
Yeah.
That's so smart. I forgot.
Woo! Thank God.
You had that camera like on shutter, and you, as soon as you saw the body begin to move, you capture what appears to be a grown body pressed against the wall, moving along it, leaving a trail behind. It's fast, so the image is blurred, but it is definitely distinct enough to look like something that is not
I love
normal.
the idea of her having our shutter and there's also one flash, so the first 3 are just blown out.
Boom, 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 boom. Yep. It's wild. Cecilia, you drop back, blood kind of gushing from your collar here as you feel the thing inside of you that's been writhing this whole time begin to scream. And
Yeah, I'm screaming.
yeah. And you feel something in you trying to get out.
Can I perform first aid?
Yeah. Go ahead. Yes, I'm gonna say, is that? Well, no, because you're just trying to stay by. I'll say this: you can roll first aid with the tools that you have at your disposal. You'd be able to reduce her stress by at least 1. If you roll really well, I'll say 2.
Should I do a... What die should I...
It's still a D20.
Okay.
But we're gonna go ahead and say this: if you roll a 1 through 9, it's gonna be 1 stress. If it's 11 through 20, it'll be 2 stress. Okay. I mean, that's fine too.
Just flip a coin.
Or flip a coin. I'm cool with that. Same thing, really.
But I like what I just rolled.
Yeah, go for it.
I got a 14.
14. You quickly go to Cecilia's side, bandaging up the sort of pinholes that have been poked into her.
Might
And
as well get piercings after this there.
At this point.
Yep.
So creepy. I hate you.
Hi.
Hi.
Hi. And
Don't hate Chase.
I love him.
you feel this presence, this mustiness that you've experienced in this apartment lessen to a degree as soon as the creature disappears down the service entrance.
And that was 2 levels.
2 levels. Or 2 points.
2 points.
Correct. The sun is now setting. It's probably closer to 6 o'clock. It seems like Cynthia and Trevor managed to get out in time, but they are still downstairs.
I
And
don't know if that's a good thing.
who knows?
We don't know.
They're downstairs where that thing now is.
Yeah.
Did they? Wait. I'm trying to think because they went out like a fire exit, right?
Yep,
And
they
then-
went
out
down
where
the
I
side
was
of the
hanging
building.
out in the beginning.
Mhm.
Okay, so did it come out that same way? No.
No,
right?
it went down the service staircase, so they're outside.
Okay.
The thing, as far as you know, is still somewhere in the building.
Alright.
And so I'll ask, what do you guys want to do now? Do you want to still look around here,
I'm following it.
following it?
I'm gonna try to just
Communicate.
suck it up.
No, I know.
I'm gonna like walk it off.
I
Oh,
helped
God,
you to the
bless your
ground.
heart.
I helped you to the ground so Amy could help, like, give first aid. I'm picking you up and taking you to the van.
Will
Yeah.
you put me down?
No.
No.
You sprint to the service entrance here, and you immediately see like the smear of green slime go all the way down, not down the stairs, down the wall,
That makes it easier.
and then it disappears down into like one of the hallways, like in another apartment side, like a different level of the apartments.
There's a tiny
Oh,
mouse hole that
I
disappears.
feel like I feel like
An oddly large mouse.
Yeah, with a little sign posted out, keep out.
I feel like I throw my camera to you before you leave.
We're friends.
Going after it?
Yeah.
Okay. The rest of you, I assume, are heading back outside?
Taking CC
To the car. To the car.
Probably more stuff in the car. If I perform enough first aid, she might be able to stop bleeding.
Nope. No. You guys head downstairs. As you do, you walk out the front and you start immediately hearing like the sounds of like a whiny teenage boy just being like, God damn it! Damn it! Who did this to my car?
CC, can you stand?
Yeah, I can stand. Put me down.
I'm putting her down. I'm gonna go punch him.
Yes!
Maybe not. Well, no.
Too late.
No.
Run to it.
Roll me a might.
I'm literally just walking up and I'm just like, hey, Trevor.
It's a
No.
6.
No, because no.
10.
No. God, wait.
Guys,
no, guys.
Amy's
guys,
like, wait, guys,
no.
Boom!
Darn.
You see the thin, pale boy just drop like a bag of potatoes.
Good.
And Cynthia is sitting in the car, kind of like he was in front of the car trying to figure out like what the hell was going on. She had just been sitting there waiting, looking very
Wait, so
uncomfortable.
you're telling me he spent all that time just trying to figure out that he had a flat tire?
Yeah.
Oh, I bless his heart.
Not a smart boy.
And I'm
No,
gonna
he's
look
not.
at her and just be like, be smarter than that.
She,
That's an asshole.
deer in headlights. She's like, okay.
I'm actually gonna point at her. Go the fuck home. And then I'm gonna turn around and go help CC again.
Okay. She like gets out, she like adjusts her backpack, and she like makes for the next bus stop.
That was such a dad moment. I love that. That was epic.
Yeah. And Tori,
Uh-oh.
you head down from the 4th floor to the
Always
3rd,
me and him that get hurt.
and you get the sense that this presence is somewhere on this floor. The green streaks begin to sort of fade out as it drenches across the carpet, and you start to see it fade. And there are a number of doors down the hallway here. A couple of apartments that you could maybe check out.
There's like 10, I assume I'm like halfway down the hall.
Yep,
There's
yep.
a downtown around like 5, 6.
Sure.
There's so many. Do I hear anything?
Give me a perception check here. I'm gonna say it's not too hard.
Could I
15.
ask how, like, about what time is this maybe happening?
This is all happening around the time that you're punching him out.
Okay.
That's not
You hear loud TV noises, all of the stuff that you didn't hear on the top floor, you begin to hear again. Couple arguing, that kind of stuff.
Okay, so hypothetically, if I go door to door, listen to each door,
Mm-hmm.
like TV noise,
Yeah.
music, couple arguing, none of them are standing out.
You hear those ones. And all of them seem to have some sort of noise. Remember, this is like 6 o'clock-ish. People are home by now. There's one that you don't hear anything from. And looking underneath the door ever so slightly, you don't even see lights on.
I shut the door now.
It opens. It wasn't locked.
He hasn't gone in.
No!
You're too
no,
late. Going to
well,
say
just open the door and start taking pictures. Why would you go in?
Whenever
flipping the
you
lights.
decide,
Yeah.
once CC is like in the car and Amy is working on like fixing her up a little bit more with whatever's in the van, I'm painting Tori van.
Yeah, van. It's just like van.
Van now.
Tori, your pager is going nuts!
Let's go.
And as the door swings open, you get a large whiff of chemicals, insecticides, formaldehyde,
I'm in the right place.
and all of the lights are off.
Flashlight.
How unfortunate for you. You found the right door.
You look down and you see a similar apartment to Trevor's, and you see like shelves. What should be a living room space is nothing but a collection of shelves, jars, things in jars.
Elias?
Crazy.
Please don't.
I think we found his apartment.
Oh, I've been there.
And you hear deeper down into the apartment, like pots clanging around.
Best song for this moment.
Just thinking of a very different song.
Yes.
I hope that neither of these are good options for me.
Yeah.
I feel like
he could
Dinah's
be
a little
using-
bit safer.
He could be using Dinah to cook. You don't know.
Who is Dinah?
I don't know.
And
this guy?
are you stepping into the apartment, or are you just looking into it? You're on the third. Similar to Trevor's apartment, this apartment's windows have been completely blacked out, although there are no lights. Are you walking in?
What would Tori do? Not what would Justin do.
Oh, Justin would have been gone.
WWTV.
Okay, so I'm gonna reach into my bag.
Okay,
And I'm gonna rifle around.
sure.
Rifle.
Rifle.
Song for
One of these are my flashlight.
Oh yeah, of course. Yeah, the little holster it. Yeah.
Hold on a minute, please. Just kinda...
Checking the books.
slam the door.
Okay.
And then take a picture of the door one more time.
Okay.
Does anything happen as I slam the door?
You go, as you're rifling through, you hear an exasperated voice. It's the voice you've heard, but it sounds wheezing and desperate. And it is talking. And you hear like pots and like glass break, and you hear it go, she is too strong, not working, need something else, need to try again, and then you slam the door shut, and you hear something squeal in anger.
Don't slam my doors.
And you hear like pots and things and glass breaking, and a weird sort of squirming sound from behind the door. Apartment 305.
How close to
What'd you say?
How close to the door? So I hear it like right up against the door?
Oh yeah. No, whatever it is it's staying in place, it's staying put, but you know that if you touch that door again, something bad could happen.
As tempting as this.
I want to ask you a
Tori
question.
I would kick the door. I'd kick the door and then ran.
Uh-huh.
Tori, I doubt, would actually. He'd be like, oh, I'm in danger. The adrenaline is slowly going back down. So I'm going to take my chance to exit.
Okay. I want to ask you a question. Does Tori have the book that was sent to him?
It doesn't keep it in his first back.
Okay. You make your way down, and the entire time, nothing touches you, nothing affects you. But as you walk out, you suddenly get the sense that something let you leave. That you were in serious danger and maybe still are.
Well, that was their mistake.
Yeah.
Going back to the man.
Did you have your pocket sand prepared?
Yeah. Buckets in.
Oh my god, you remember the podcast.
Going back to the van.
And as you do, I should mention, you see a very passed out Trevor next to his beaten up truck or car.
Another van, or another tire on the car's pop.
Been popped. Yeah, absolutely.
Just walking back out. Just keep going. Okay, so I found its apartment.
Alright, let's talk in the van.
Hop in the van.
We need to get her to hospital.
Yep.
I'll be fine. Oh.
And you guys.
You're actually like gonna try and sit up and do that. I'm gonna be like, lay the fuck down!
Okay, there's one more thing.
Wait, I'm not your kid!
It's important.
Yeah, she goes there.
I'm like internally screaming.
You're getting distracted.
This
is important.
Right to the door.
I don't actually say it.
This is important. He was
What?
talking.
Thanks, fucking Confucius.
And I recorded it. That's
did
the
he say?
point.
Well, that's a good job.
Because he was talking before, in case you weren't aware of that.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah, did you guys record
really
that too?
fucking creepy.
No, I was unconscious.
No, I was trying not to die.
How did you know he was talking?
I feel like slightly out of character. Amy is
She
just
screams
watching.
cashew.
I know, right? She's watching the whole exchange, and she just goes. She looks at Tori and goes, "That's mine." And goes, "Good job."
Aw.
Oh.
Do you turn? Do you have a moment? Do you lock eyes?
Is it like one of those moments where
Thank
like
you.
you put like a little hat on a cat and it just doesn't know what to do with itself?
I'm gonna go thank you.
You did good.
We came here for a reason. Also, we should probably start driving now.
Already starting the car.
Oh no! What's
And
it
then-
doing now?
There's no shape anymore.
It's gone. Sifway into the
So is it
ether.
Which side of it
Yeah,
are you
no,
holding?
it's completely,
Oh, it's like melted
it's completely
jello.
melted
Just
jello.
melted jello.
Oh god.
Like,
Okay, so we confirmed that it is
Yeah,
jello.
it's flat now. It's Laffy Taffy now.
Oh.
Laffy Taffies were disturbingly.
With
Just like the
I will say, with the recording intact, with Cynthia heading home, presumably to her mother, the
Staring at her at the
Better.
bus stop like,
He was driving away.
He will hunt you down.
yup.
After the car drives away, Trevor's dragged by the eclipse building.
As far as
man.
you know, Trevor was left on the curbside, passed the fuck out.
oh darn.
Oh darn. I guess we can say that the Mysteries of the Void nightclub have not necessarily been looked into, but you do know that exists still, and as well as the mysterious Ravenhead. This thing, whatever it was, still seems to claim residence here at the apartment and has a vetted interest in some of you. And that is where we will leave tonight off.
He's back in the hospital.
Some things never change.
Bless.
Thank you for a great session.
Always.
Oh, sure. Oh,
Besides
my
the
camera
fact
was
that
glitching again.
Creepy
Yeah.
as fuck.
You're welcome.
Which one?
Mine, so that's fine. I will gladly have mine glitch. Actually, I think that adds to the creep factor, so I'll take
It
it.
kind of does, honestly.
Because yours is the one in the TV.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know how long it's been glitching, but oh well, it is what it is.
Right.
Sorry, guys.
Yeah,
Who
sorry.
knows? Maybe it was
I'm done.
during the
Deal with
creepy
it.
part.
Yeah, hopefully. And I should also mention too that this does conclude the second part. So you each are now going to finally get some rest. You're going to get your 4 experience points, which should give everybody the points
Yep.
necessary to fully tier up.
Yay!
Woo! We're going to have tier 2 characters next session.
what
Yeah,
Lots of
tier
crime.
2.
Love it. If you don't, I can send you a digital copy of the rule book to look over the new stats that
I
you can
picked
get.
mine.
Hell yeah.
I thought we were doing crimes. We're tier 2 now. They're gonna cry this time.
No. But yes,
Should never cry again.
yep. I think you'll check your descriptor. So if you're protector, occultist, whatever, that'll come with some new perks that you get to choose from, or you can choose from previous perks before if you want to double up. You can't take the same perk twice, but you can pick lower end perks if you want them instead for your character.
Now, do we wipe away our damage and stuff?
Yeah, you'll go ahead and remove the serious injury you took, but you'll keep your stress.
Stress
Put all
from.
my might, speed, all that.
Oh yeah, absolutely. All of that.
Absolute.
You're gonna refresh all your stats.
Stress from supernatural is permanent, right?
Permanente.
That's just what I want to figure.
Yep.
This is why I have 2 of them.
I think everyone has at least one.
Yeah,
I
got
now
2.
have one.
Yeah. Yeah.
I might even have 3 now.
I had one from the test run that we did, and it was removed when we.
It was removed when we struck it. Yep. So
That's the first one I took.
you were the first person to take one. Yeah. That was fun.
It was actually.
Where did you get yours?
When we did the test one with the TV,
TV monster.
That's right.
Yeah.
that's the only one I had gotten until just now.
That was so fun, the TV one.
Oh, I was so mad that we didn't get a recording of
That
it.
was
Want to
so
make it
fun.
canon?
Huh?
Want to make it canon? It's the alternate universe.
Yeah, the AU. I
We
love
could just
that.
make that an actual investigation, though,
That'd be
and
cool.
redo it.
You know what?
Honestly, it might be fun to redo it.
Yeah, I'd be down. I've got
Or,
all the notes
when we,
for it.
almost like our the session before our finale.
Like, yeah, that's
we
when
redo it
yeah.
as like tier whatever character.
I love that.
That might be really fun.
Maybe re-experience it in a different light. I like that. Let's do it.
Especially with understanding our abilities and all that.
Yeah, now that you guys have a much firmer grip on the rules and stuff like that. Perfect.
Firmly grasped.
Well, thank you all so much. Good